Hey there, Giant fans of fun. It's Thad, the theme park giant. We're live streaming from the Magic Kingdom today. It is a hot one, but we're gonna power through. And what better way to start the day at the Magic Kingdom than to see the Dapper Dans here on Main Street. So let's go check them out.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Remember, we are the Dapper Dans. Have a great day here at the Magic Kingdom. Bye. Stay warm, everybody. It's under 100.
Cheerleaders and dancers and softball players. All right.
Thanks for coming back to see us.
It's like lining up along the track pictures.
All right. Looks like they just wrapped up. I am thinking I'm going to start my day with a ride on the PeopleMover. Always the best way to start a day at the Magic Kingdom, in my opinion. And then we'll figure it out from there what we're going to do. It's not terribly busy today, so I'm hoping for some short lines, get a lot of rides in. We're going to test out how this new stream setup is working. Because if you followed the channel, you know I've had a lot of issues the last few days, but I think I may have sorted it out finally. Go take a look at the castle first. I haven't been to the Magic Kingdom for, oh geez, probably 3 or 4 weeks now. May was really busy for me. So I just have not been to the parks as much as I would like to, but I'm getting back into it now. Gonna be trying to get on more of an actual schedule now that my move is over. Some of the other things that were going on have been taken care of as well. So look forward to more live streams at all the Orlando parks, not just Disney. Hey there, Christian. Welcome in the chat. I'm still sad about Muppets. I was over there yesterday to say my goodbyes. It was a fun day, but also very sad. You can just tell with how empty the hub is out here by the castle. Just how low the crowds are today.
Train.
The lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da da. Da 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 da. Gotta love the Rainbow Connection, Christian. And gotta love the Muppets. I am looking forward to the rock and roller coaster layover changing. So at least we get some Muppets in the parks, but it's not going to be the same without Muppet Vision. All right, off to Tomorrowland and the PeopleMover.
The noodles were good.
Let's see here. That's how I feel too, Christian. Crying emojis. I was actually proud of myself for not crying yesterday. But it was a super fun day. Tons of Muppet fans over there. A lot of really cool costumes. Saw some really cool, like, a guy made a Waldo. And he had it on a stick and it was like super detailed and accurate. And then I saw a TikTok today of the guy that actually voiced Waldo 35 years ago was there and was talking to the guy, and it was a pretty cool clip because he was, the guy that voiced him was really intrigued by the model that the guy had created. It looked awesome. Hopefully everything is looking and sounding good today. I'm having a ton of audio issues lately, but things are looking a lot better on my end at least. All right. We're in line for the PeopleMover. We got like a dance thing going on over here at the stage. It's rare, they don't really use that very often unless it's like a party or something. They got a DJ. Oh, it's for the Cool Kids Summer stuff. They have a DJ out. Can't really see it from here, but we'll check it out after the PeopleMover. We had a few days where the heat kind of went away, but it is back in full force now. I gotta get my water on here.
This is the TTA non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Definitely need to stay hydrated. If it's this hot and humid, it'll get to you quick. Hey there, Tape Nerd. Welcome in. Thanks for hopping in the stream, in the chat. We're over at Magic Kingdom. Waiting for the PeopleMover right now. Should only be a few minutes. Where are you watching from, Tape Nerd? Always nice to see new people on the channel. Finally made it to the shade. Feels good. I still have not heard when the Astro Orbiter is going to reopen. The crane's gone, so it's put together. Buzz Lightyear is only about 25 minutes, so we'll probably ride that at some point today. Parking lot was not very full when I got here not too long ago, so these first couple weeks of June are always kind of a little bit of a dead period before all the schools in the country let out. Although with all the deals Disney's been releasing for the rest of the summer, they must know it is not going to be very busy down here. They have some steep discounts right now. Here we go. Nice breeze going up here. Feels good. The breeze on the PeopleMover is going to feel even better.
Please step carefully onto the platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, sus brazos, pies y piernas.
One, please. Yep.
Wait for this one here.
All right. Thanks for making the magic.
Please step into the car.
Or right here.
All right. Thank you.
Arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please
All right.
stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform.
Thanks for making the magic.
The car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida sus niños.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
So there's the DJ and the little hula hoop dance party going on.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Orak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see?
You know, looks like the Astro Orbiter is all put together.
There's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
So hopefully it's not too much longer.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not
Very
take flight
curious to
mode
see how the connection holds up here on the PeopleMover. I've had issues with this in the past, but I've added some other cellular
Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star
connections, and I'm
Transfer
hoping
to green and
it
red
works a
line.
lot better.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Orak. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Even Tron's line doesn't look too bad over there.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
Let relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the coral rooms of Pisces 7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
welcome into the chat, Steve and Rocky Singleton. All the way from Wyoming.
Mr. Tom Morrow,
Nice to have you.
please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
So, enjoying the day at Magic Kingdom.
CM31, please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear.
First time I've seen that construction. I heard they took out the Coke, like Flight of the Navigator little store there. Oh, you're going to graduate on June 14th. Congratulations.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
So next Saturday.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream
That is
of
awesome,
great,
Steve and
big,
Rocky
beautiful
Singleton.
tomorrow.
More hula hooping going on down there. Oh, we got Chip and Dale out meeting and greeting in their futuristic costumes. Heading into the Buzz Lightyear building.
Calling all space rangers, report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's Zurg.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
This lady ahead of me has been vaping the whole ride. Just trying to figure out what that smell was earlier. Now I know.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated laugh floor.
Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our PeopleMover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time, now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow, today. See you in the future.
Good way to start the day at Magic Kingdom.
Please keep arms and teeth and other appendages away from the doors.
Taking a ride on my second favorite ride in the park, the PeopleMover.
Platform with caution and exit by stepping away.
Kind of thinking I want to do the Haunted Mansion next, which is my all-time favorite ride anywhere in the world.
And other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy
lost a little bit of a connection inside of Space Mountain, but it wasn't too bad. Compared to past test streams when I've done the PeopleMover, I used to lose it constantly on that ride, so it's like things are working a lot better. Some dark clouds up there. You never know in Florida when a storm's gonna hit. Especially this time of year. Wow. It's a nice breeze right now. Since I do have a Haunted Mansion shirt on today, I think it's only makes sense that we go ride it. And it's awesome. So. Spaceship Ears. Hey man, good to see you, John. Thanks for hopping in. Hopefully everything looks and sounds good. If you're looking for a good channel to talk about old school Disney attractions, whether it be Disneyland or Disney World, check out Grand and Miraculous on YouTube. That's Spaceship Ears' channel. He does streams on Tuesday nights, and he has a long lineage in his family of people working as Imagineers, or even before that was a term. So he's got a lot of insider knowledge. Thank you, John. I've been working a lot on this setup, and I think I finally got it where I want it. So I wanted to get all the overlays working and everything. Hey, Gary. Welcome into the chat. Nice to see you. Oh, Superstar Limo. I was, I guess, fortunate enough to ride that back when it opened. I went opening year to DCA, and it's one of the more forgettable rides I've ever done at Disney. I do much prefer the Monsters, Inc. ride, but that is also going away now. I'm curious to see what they're going to put in for Pandora over there. Well, I look forward to it Tuesday night, John. You can see the giant crane working on Big Thunder over here. You know, I needed therapy for that entire trip to DCA because I think I went there and like it would have been September 2001, and I find it funny, you know, some people have gone to Epic Universe and complain that they don't have many attractions, and it's like, I don't know, 11's pretty good for a brand new theme park. Oh. Parade is coming through.
Okay.
The marching band.
The Magic Kingdom proudly presents the Main Street Philharmonic.
Might stand here in the shade and watch this for a minute. You're exactly right, Spaceship here. DCA was really something when it opened. We went, I remember it was a Monday in September, and we were done with the park probably by about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. And we were only there that long because we rode Soarin' a couple times, and that actually had like a 45-minute wait. Everything else was a walk-on. And I mean, they had nothing to. Here comes the Philharmonic. Always a treat to see the Philharmonic go by. I love the little shows they do in the hub. When I was just a young saxophone player, I always thought, oh, that'd be cool to do that at Disney World. But I'm not sure how great it would feel marching around in those uniforms during the summer here. All right, let's check out Haunted Mansion. Oh, I like the looks of this line. Hi. So it says 40 minutes. I don't know if I believe that. I just want to get in the shade. So Spaceship Ears, you never got to ride the actual Superstar limo? Yeah, 2/3 is a pretty good rule of thumb. Sometimes I wonder though if they know there's a lot of lightning lanes coming back or something and they bump it up with that, but it seems like we're moving already, so I don't think it's going to be 40. I figured you did. I would have been surprised. Because you were probably still in Southern California at that time, weren't you? remember there was a website years ago, I'm sure it's still around, but they'd gone through Monsters Inc. and shown each of the characters and who the original animatronic was, and they just covered them up with the, oh, what are those, like radioactive suits. And it was very obvious who was who. All right, 2006. I know you're a Seattle guy, John, and unfortunately I do cheer for the Oklahoma City Thunder, even though I was a Sonics fan, so I'm a bit of a traitor. So I need to watch them tonight in Game 2 after they choked Game 1. I'm just patiently waiting for the Horizons stream, John. I will say, if the Sonics ever come back, I will switch my allegiances back to Seattle. Because I will always be a Sonics fan at heart. Now wait a minute, you moved there in 2006 and the Sonics moved right around then, so now I know who to blame. Here comes the Liberty Bell. Only another month of the Liberty Bell. A month from yesterday will be its last cruise around the rivers of America. So I'm sure I'll be taking a few rides on it here over the next month. We'll probably do one today, actually. Looks like a lot of guests are trying to get their last rides in. And then I can check out the Big Thunder Mountain construction. Always exciting for a coaster nerd like myself. Horizons was a masterpiece, no doubt, John. I think if I had to pick my all-time favorite ride, it might be Horizons, even more than Haunted Mansion. And I don't know if that's just because it's gone now, but man, I loved that ride. We used to ride it 3-4 times a day at Epcot. There was never a line for it. We'll be here, Spaceship Ears. See how zoomed in we can get over there. Oh yeah, I can see new track. I really miss Big Thunder Mountain. That's my favorite of the Magic Kingdom roller coasters. I'd be very happy when that reopens. That side of the park has had a lot of construction the last couple years, and we're about to have a lot more. You know, it's more about the Cars expansion the other day. I'm excited about the Cars expansion. I know a lot of people are, in typical Disney fan fashion, freaking out about it, but I don't know. Tom Sawyer Island doesn't really do much for me. And I mean, you can see now, even though people know it's closing, no one's over there. It's like two groups walking around.
Mas cada dia você está contando, eu falei, então, o valor que você pagou desse, eu comprei 4.
Usar o mesmo todo dia.
Eu posso te falar. E eu vou te falar, tênis, todos os tênis de marca. O único tênis assim, uma marca desconhecida, o único que eu tenho, que não é de marca conhecida, eu comprei da China e é o tênis mais gostoso que eu tenho, é o amarelo. Amarelão, assim, você anda, parece que você tá pisando em... Aí eu cheguei com ele, eu fui no outro parque com ele.
A lot of lightning lanes just showed up.
Sabe quanto que eu paguei? 202 com os impostos.
Line had been moving pretty well, but looks like we're gonna slow down a little bit.
Agora o cara querendo vender teclado, eu falei, não, sabe o que eu faço agora? Junto de Temu. Compro o teclado, compro o suporte, compro tudo. E aí eu vou gastar o quê? R$200 eu compro tudo. Por lá é só o que tem, né? $400. Tudo tem que levar, né? O cabo que eu vou tirar, vou ligar, vou colocar na o iPhone eu vou jogar o usado, vou fazer um backup dele usado, vou jogar, vou desabilitar ele, o meu número, agora eu preciso ver o negócio do iTunes. Ah, eu ia escrever pra ele. Ó, a turma daí já passou um tempo pra perguntar e não deu certo. Aí ele falou que eu precisava do e-mail para receber SMS. E não dá certo, cancela, cara.
And if you're new to the channel, say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all that are in here watching. I can't believe I just said y'all. Apparently I'm a southerner now. Two years in Florida, and now I'm saying y'all. Put my water bottle away here. Gotta stay hydrated. I think after this we will do the Liberty Bell. Yeah, John, we moved quite a bit and then a bunch of lightning lanes showed up, so slowed down a little bit. Definitely not gonna be 40 minutes.
A gente
Você viu no Papitinho?
Então, eu vou te falar uma coisa. Quem vem, ou que você vai sair correndo, ou que mais. Igual nós vamos por correndo, eles acabam fazendo menos da metade do parque. Porque eles estão todos desesperados, estão correndo, não sabem muitas coisas.
I don't even think they have the extended queue open. Yeah, it's hot, John. We had about a 2-week stretch, about a week where it cooled down. We've been super hot at the end of May. We had all these huge storms, so it helped cool down because there was a cold front moving through. But yesterday and today I've been back to the, it's hot again. Very hot over at Hollywood Studios yesterday from Muppets. Yeah, and the humidity is just, it's thick. Let's just say I've got some back sweat going today. Probably too much info, but whew.
Eu sempre vim carregada de coisa. Agora eu não tenho mais, porque não tenho mais criança.
I'm curious how the connection will hold up inside of the Haunted Mansion.
Falei, graças a Deus, né, filho?
Yeah, they don't even have the extended queue open. It's 15 minutes I've been in line. Definitely not 40. Must be trying to sell Genie Pluses or something. Lying about the wait times.
Última dica. Tá vendo nossas fotos.
It's pretty brutal, John. I mean, you get used to it living here, but it's still hot. But if I had to pick between 4 or 5 months of this and 5 months of Iowa winter, I am living exactly where I want to be. I do not miss winter at all. I had had enough. Said, I'm done.
Desculpe, vocês já pensaram qual vai ser o próximo destino?
The only nice thing about Disney in the summer the last couple years is it's not as busy as it used to be. I think people have realized how hot it is, and the problem is now there's really no off-season down here, so like all winter the crowds are pretty busy. Basically from November, well, even October with Halloween and everything. October till about Easter, it's pretty busy. Like February used to be pretty dead, and now it's one of the worst months.
Chega a tal hora, vai pro hotel. Ou de manhã, café da manhã, no hotel ou fora, e esse dia a gente vai pra, não sei, Rockefeller. Aí do outro dia vai pra torre mais alta. Aí do outro dia vai pro Central Park. Aí do outro dia vai no show, não vai ver um show? Tem que ir no show da Broadway. Aí no show da Broadway.
Spaceship viewers, I bet you would be interested in my setup. It's pretty techy. been working on getting multiple mobile carriers to work at the same time. So I always have a stable connection, and I think I finally have it where I want it. Things are running seemingly pretty smooth today. Last 2 days were disasters when I tried to stream, but it's much better today. Yeah, I mean the humidity, it's like a different planet here. So John, I'm running off my Osmo Pocket 3 as my camera, and then I send that signal to my phone, one of my phones, which runs Moblin, which is a mobile app for streaming. From there, I connect to other mobile phones also using Moblin to help pass their signals into the streaming phone. So it's basically like, imagine different pipes of water, and if you have 3 different pipes of water, you're gonna have a pretty consistent flow flowing in. And Moblin's smart enough to decide on its own, like, okay, this one's a better signal, so we're gonna use more of this. So like right now, it's like 55% AT&T, 32% Wi-Fi, and then it's using 2% of my T-Mobile. So from there, Moblin packages it up, and I send it out to a thing called BellaBox Cloud. And then from there, I can send it to my home PC, which is running OBS Studio, and then I can control my OBS scenes from Moblin as well on my streaming phone. So in real time, I can change things. It's pretty slick. I've been working on it for a while with a lot of help from Fun to Be Free, another streamer. So I'm going to switch over. We're going into the Haunted Mansion. Yep, beat you to it. Yeah, so I build all my assets out in OBS, and then got that connection from my phone to my home PC, and so I can control everything right here. There's Leota waking up. So I've been trying to figure this out. There's a rose that comes on her tombstone every once in a while, but it's gone today. I've never quite figured out when the rose comes and goes.
Step inside, please.
All right, inside we go, and I will not speak during the pre-show or the ride, so we'll talk to you guys later.
When hinges creak and doors change, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Well, you can. If we're sitting up, we're standing above. There's a whole, it's like 2 stories.
Welcome foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
It's time to step away from the walls or the dead men are in the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue on. And let's all stay together.
Oh, it's so rare to not have this all backed up. That's nice. That is the worst merge. Hey there, Not So Scary Mary TV. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you liking the chat and saying hello. Always good to see you. My favorite ride in the world, Mary. I love it. It might be. It might be worse than an LA merge. The only worst merge on an attraction in Orlando, I think, is over at Universal Studios. The Gringotts Bank attraction has an absolute cluster when you leave one of the pre-shows to get your 3D glasses for the ride. It's terrible. Yeah, Mary, I can't wait to meet you. Met a lot of people yesterday over at Hollywood Studios. It was really fun. Tons of people in the community. Got to network. All right, I'm gonna go silent now. Yep. Thank you.
This warning, the spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment. We have been unavoidably detained by pranky spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy. We will continue our tour in just a moment.
Since we're slightly delayed, I'll say hi to TPR Eric. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hopping in.
We have 999 happy hearts here. But there's room for 1,000 penny volunteers. If you should decide to join us, final arrangements may be made at the end of the every room has long to walk, and hot and cold running chills.
Give us a hint by ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on a table, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for a swinging wake, and they'll be expecting you. I'll see you all later. little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.
Doesn't get much better than that. Hey, Monorail Molly. Good to see you. Ooh, there's the sun. All right. Let's figure out what we're going to do next here.
You can't get in line.
Liberty. Oh, they closed the Haunted Mansion. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that where I just got off a working ride and they had it closed. Catching up on chat again, saying hi to TPR Eric. He hopped in while we were on the ride. Monorail Molly's here. Hey, John. Good to see you, man. Had a fun time hanging out yesterday. And I passed out. I was so tired. Took a shower and I was done. Hope you enjoyed your last viewing of it after we left. Spent some time this morning working on my stream setup, and I think I've got it running how I want it now. So I think I'm going to do the Liberty Bell. Check out some of the Big Thunder construction. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, I can imagine you were tired, John. When other John and I were walking out, we were both talking about how tired and sore we were because we just stood all day. My back was killing me. I don't think there's any way I could have waited for one more viewing. Funny how the Liberty boat all of a sudden has been busy since they made that announcement a couple days ago. Just waiting for passengers to exit before we get let on. Going to try to get some shade on there. Yep. My calves were the other thing. It was my back and my calves. Actually, did a bunch of calf stretches last night and this morning, and they're finally feeling okay. So I'm sure by the end of this stream, I'll be sore again. All the fun of getting old. I saw they already removed Muppets from the map in the app this morning. It made me sad. It's just a bunch of trees there now. It's official, they're gone. Decent amount of people waiting. Hey. Yay for getting old. We got a shift change. You're fine. A lot of people head up to the top, but I think I prefer the shade. I'm sure I'll walk around a little bit as once we get started moving here, but for now I don't need to bake in the sun. I'm sure most of you have heard Liberty Bell will be closing on July 7th, along with Tom Sawyer Island. They start working on the construction for the new Cars attraction. So get your rides in now. Hey Molly, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I was hanging out with Pete the other night at Epcot, and he mentioned you were coming down later this week, so hopefully we get to actually meet in person. I'm pretty sure I'll be at the Magic Kingdom for the big stream he's going to do for the fundraiser, so at the very least I should see you there. I'm kind of excited for the car stuff, John. I know a lot of people aren't, but I guess we'll see once it's done. I will definitely miss like the views we get right now with the river. But at least it looks like they're leaving part of the river. Although it's just concept art right now, who knows what we'll finally get. But I do have a friend that's an Imagineer working on the project, but I've yet to really bug him for any info. Sure, you're doing a ton of editing today, John. You probably walked out with a lot of content yesterday. Actually a really nice breeze right here.
Last call. Secure all cargo. All passengers aboard. Cargo secured. All passengers boarded, sir. All hands stand by. Engine room. Reverse 1/4. Bow line. Aye, aye, sir. Bow line away. Engine room. Ahead 1/4. Sound last bell. Leadsman, sound off. Give me a depth reading, by mark.
that's what I figured. With the podcast and your YouTube channel and everything.
At 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes.
And then the problem is you're trying to get it out as soon as you can with something like that. Like I didn't even have a chance to work on my Muppet video this morning. I'll have to work on it tonight.
He's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with never a calamity on his watch. So far. Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guests everything you know about this river.
Well now, I always figure it is better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than to open it and remove all doubt. But I will tell you this, I love this river more than anything else. I've loved this river, even from the time I was a toddler back in Missouri.
We have stopped moving. Actually moving backwards.
Before we get too much further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river. And the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We also have reports of river pirates operating in the vicinity. So I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either.
The work is never done. Yep. But when you love doing it, it's worth it, right?
Now, for those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is Frontierland. A few years back, there was no more than boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today,
My mic just fell off. Luckily, I caught it. That could have been bad.
But mostly it's lush town and well on its way to become a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Canada. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was young, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. Was my stomping grounds when I was young. Exceedingly young. Marvelously young. Young by hundreds of years. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island and is named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harper's grain mill's there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's Muff Potter's Pond and his windmill. We almost hanged once. And there's Huck's Landing. I always did like Huck. He could swear just wonderful. He and Tom and I spend most of our wild and reckless youth exploring that island. Lots of caves.
All right, let's check out Big Thunder construction here.
We all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge.
A lot of new track.
And if you follow the Wilderness Trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langley. It's the last trading outpost before we head into Indian country.
Looks like this whole ending area has been redone now. We're pretty close to it. Looks like the track's banked a little bit more, which makes sense.
Hey Dad, I remember to go on that one. It's right there.
It's shut down.
Oh.
That's the one I shut.
Hey! Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty epic, doesn't it?
It is.
It's pretty cool. They've got the little vehicle that checks out like the gauge on the track, make sure it's all right.
Think you're popular? You're gonna be the next celebrity?
Total nerd stuff.
You could just go like, hi guys, I'm Ezra.
Oh, we saw this one on the train.
Hi guys, I'm Ezra.
So the train's right there because it comes through. See the train bridge? Phone ready. I think I hear it.
The bridge is right there. I think we're going to
Walk back this way so we can look back at some of the construction on the back side here. That's been worked on already. I know they're doing work in that the last lift hill you do. So I'm pretty sure they're changing that over to be like the Disneyland one that has all the fiber optics and the dynamite and everything.
It's safe to travel or not. However, Sam here has been bragging that he can navigate the Liberty Bell on a heady dude. Isn't that so, Sam? Well, I was born humble.
And we also found out we're losing part of the train again for a while. Not gonna run from Main Street to Main Street to Frontierland and then Fantasyland. It's just gonna only go Main Street to Fantasyland back and forth. Shuttle. Better than last time when they did Tron and they just shut it down for like 5 years. At least we still get to use it.
That's an Algonquin Indian village. Looks to be from the usually they stay further east. I've seen Seminole and Miami as far west. And of course Shoshone, Blackfeet, and Crow, but I've never seen Algonquins out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
That could be why the Powhatans are out this far. Just following the food trail. the river don't quite know what to make of our steamboat. In the lower built on attractions like because of the smoke and sparks pouring out of the outside. The first time we passed this way, the others were returned upon our heavenly messengers. They said our riverboat was a product of the sun.
Attention deck crew, stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. After all the commotion, it sounds like they're entering by elsewhere. Started out as trading posts. Then as settlers started heading west, the army came in and took them over. Mind you, these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Leadsman, give me a depth reading. Sing out.
10 push-ups. All right. Don't know why, but we did it. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with the Haunted Mansion. I just rode it, and as I walked out the exit, the ride was still running, and they had already cleared the queue. So I don't know. It just seems odd that it was actually running and they cleared it. And I didn't notice anything that like wasn't working. So I don't know.
Engine room. Approach levy at 1/4 steam. Man the bell. Purser, check brake and guard.
Almost back to the station.
All passengers, stand by for shore.
Welcome back to Liberty Square. At this time, please gather your personal belongings and take small children by the hand. As you start making your way down, down, down to the lowest level of the boat, that is where you will find the one and only exit of the Liberty Bell Riverboat. Once again, folks, please utilize any of those 7 stairwells ahead, down, down, down to the lowest level of the ship for that one and only exit. As you are exiting, please watch your step and enjoy the rest of your day here.
Hey there, Trey Hodges. Welcome in. Thanks for hopping in the chat, saying hi. Just finishing up a ride here on the Liberty Bell. Wait up here a minute before we head downstairs to exit. Always takes them a little bit. And I don't need to be crammed in with everybody on a hot day like today, so we'll just chill up here in the shade. Where are you watching from, Trey? There's a great view of the mansion. Scooter! Hey, Scooter Adventures. Yeah, I think I got the stream finally figured out. I messed with it this morning and I think it's rolling pretty well now, so. Scooter is a friend of the channel. If you look in the description to the stream, there is a link to his page. He's always streaming at the parks down here. Check him out. And he's just a good guy. We had a lot of fun yesterday over at Hollywood Studios for the Muppets. Last day of operation. Finally met him in person. Ha, Steve Dickey, how you doing, man? Looks like you guys are having an awesome trip over there. Thanks for hopping in the stream while you're on a European getaway. Still waiting for people to clear out here on the lower deck before we exit. I always like to watch the paddle wheel. You know, Steve, I've been all over France, but I've never made it to Nice, and I've heard Nice is awesome, so it's never been that far south. Oh, go ahead. You're fine. Euro Disney. Now, Steve. It hasn't been Euro Disney for quite a while. Disneyland Paris. Have you done Disneyland Paris, Steve? I know you like the Disney parks. It's a beautiful park.
Remind me to do that.
Well, the main, like, Magic Kingdom park is. I'm not a huge fan of the Studios park, but they're doing a major overhaul to it, so hopefully it's much better when all that is done. Ah! We got John from Fun to Be Free up here. Wondered if I'd run into him today. Hey Alyssa, welcome in. Thanks for checking in. Hope you enjoy the stream. You can go say hi to our friend here. Hi John.
Nice to see you.
Fun to Be Free. Good to see you.
Nice shirt. I'm glad you're online.
Thank you.
Look, we have a stroller behind
yeah,
you.
it's oh, sorry. It's running pretty smooth today.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm real happy.
Good, good, good. So quick update, folks. Theme Park Giant was having technical issues yesterday.
Yep.
But he resolved it.
I think so.
You can see he has a DJI Pocket 3 and his streamer phone there that slipped out of the holster. You want to take the rest of the story?
No, go ahead.
It slipped out of his
I take it out of my
on Guardians, and that's
why. Yeah.
That's why.
Okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you forgot about that. That's what we.
I thought you were talking about my my phone case I usually use because it doesn't fit in here. But yeah, it's somehow survived a pretty far fall on Guardians of the Galaxy, and I got it back 2 days later. So.
What do you estimate the drop was?
Oh, it was pretty early on, so I'd say a good 70
feet,
so maybe.
Look at it. The iPhone survived 70 feet. It's still functional, folks.
Yep.
But you can
so
tell.
the gimbal attachment was here, and it landed on that.
Yeah.
And that's what broke the glass. But because the gimbal attachment's thicker than these lenses, that took the fall, and my lenses didn't crack. It only cracked the worthless part of the back of it.
Part.
So.
The cosmetic part.
If you're going to crack your phone and drop it on Guardians of the Galaxy, that's the way to do it. Professional content creator losing his phone on a ride.
Live.
Yeah. It wasn't live. It wasn't live.
So.
I did do a video on it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Because I have the actual video of it as it's spinning, falling down, and it ran for 2.5 hours. Just trains going by every 30 seconds. You just hear them going by in the dark.
A little backstage magic.
Yes, absolutely.
So what video is that, and where can we find it?
That is on my channel, Theme Park Giant, and I think I named it I Lost My Phone on Guardians of the Galaxy.
And it's not clickbait.
It's something like that. And I believe I have the phone in my hand showing it's broken in the thumbnail.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Okay,
so this is, everyone, I think a lot of people in my chat are familiar, but this is John from Fun to Be Free. He's a friend of the channel. Check out there's a link in the details for the stream to his channel. Check him out. He's my mentor for streaming. He helped me get this setup going, so I appreciate it. And that's why it looks so nice today.
All right.
But yeah,
good.
We got Scooter in here right now.
Can we see the back of it even though it's dim?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's essentially what I see on the back side of my phone. Mm-hmm. Even though it's real dim, you could barely see it, but very similar in nature.
Yep.
So real quick.
So I control my OBS here. Those are all my scenes on my home PC back home.
Lots of scenes.
Yep.
All custom done.
That's right. Build them all out. Build them for every ride, right, John?
Exactly. So I spied on you earlier and I saw you experience the Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
Okay, how was it?
It was good.
Okay.
I didn't even get a low bit rate.
Oh!
Yes. And the PeopleMover.
Even better.
Yes. Now I dipped down to about 1.5,
okay.
So it was like yellow, but I wasn't getting any bit rate warnings, so I assume it held up.
Oh,
so I'm interested to go watch it tonight when I get home and
that's awesome.
See how everything looks. So,
do you think you'd be interested in experiencing Tiana's Bayou Adventure with your camera rig?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
How
do
long's
that.
the line? It's got to be pretty long, doesn't it? Let's run to Pinocchio so I can fill my water up first.
Or Pecos. Or you prefer?
I like the refillable, and that one's like cold.
I know.
So
quick
I like
pro
that
tip,
one.
Folks, I think Park Giant may agree, but the taste is a little less swampy.
Yes.
Pinocchio Village Hop.
It's the only good refillable water station at this park.
I concur.
Cosmic Rays is a little gross. Tron is awful. And that's the newest one.
Well, they're probably in just different wells.
It must be. And then the other annoying thing is there's nothing up front in the park for like a refillable. It's all water fountain. But yeah, so we're gonna go ride Tiana.
So stay tuned for Tiana.
Yeah, live streaming.
Hello,
Theme Park Giant.
Oh wow! Hello, friends. I'm here.
Never grow up.
I'm here to meet with Peter Pan.
You're right by him, so
Awesome.
perfect. Yeah. You gonna go ride him now? Ride it
him at 4:25.
Oh, he's got a lightning
on
lane.
YouTube. What is it called?
Theme Park Giant. I'm streaming right now
He's live
on YouTube. Yep.
He's a big YouTube star.
Theme Park Giant is the channel name. So, do you want to be on camera? So you're on YouTube now.
Yeah.
What are you celebrating? Nothing. All right. Perfect. You're at Magic Kingdom, right? What could be better? Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from?
Oh, yeah, where?
Where are you from? Oh, really? Guatemala. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming. Have a great day, guys.
Theme Park Giant.
Yep. All right.
So I did a shout out to Theme Park Giant before you unloaded from the Liberty Bell.
What? I heard you as I was like exiting, and I'm like,
Of
oh.
all time, Peter Pan.
Yes. Have you met him yet?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Enjoy.
So you heard me from the Midway.
As I was coming up, I hear Theme Park Giant. I'm like, oh, because I was just about to say, I'm like, I wonder if we're gonna run into John today, and then.
And then literally, I'm like, Theme Park. You literally heard John put a big yellow couple
That's-
Theme Park Giant because I was shouting you out.
That's right. Literally shouting me out.
So we have Peter Pan. He is reading collecting folks here. Off to Wonderland. We're following.
It's a really short line for Peter Pan.
Exactly. Quick update. Have you noticed the attendance levels today?
It's very dead.
Obviously, it's a good to go day.
Yes.
Have you noticed that it's a Sunday and a good to go day?
Yes.
What is going on?
I was gonna text you about that because I remember seeing it yesterday that it was good to go, and I went to go get a reservation this morning. I'm like, oh yeah, it's
Did you
good
do
to
this
go.
with your phone? What?
Right.
Oh.
Well, and then there's 2 more this week.
Yeah.
So it's.
Look at this, folks. Real quick, look at this.
This walkway is usually a nightmare. So.
And then the standby entrance wait time for Peter Pan's flight. It is
Only 40.
40 minutes. 40 minutes.
40 on a Sunday in June is pretty crazy.
We're literally knocking on summer's doors.
Right.
And it's 40 minutes.
Well, I feel like they just brought more discounts out too for the summer. Like they must know.
Well, they know. Oh, they know.
They know. It's gonna be quiet.
Here's the restaurant. We can see if we can get access to this door. Generally speaking, there's a cast member here checking mobile orders, but it appears today nobody's staffed at this.
Usually, if I tell them I'm getting the water, they let me in. Just letting people know.
I'm filling time here. I'm a radio host.
That's true. Let's see. Alyssa Stenberg, welcome in.
We'll get back to the tap.
Steve, you've only been to the 2 in the U.S. That's probably most normal people, not like me that are crazy and go all over the world. Absolutely, Scuda. No problem shouting you guys out. It's great. Great to meet you guys.
If he barely jumps up, he'll hit his head.
I mean, it's not like John always acts like he's short and he's 6'2". He's just not as tall as me. Yeah,
6'2".
right.
So people are trying to wait patiently to fill up his water bottle. In the meantime, hello there, thank you for making the magic.
Pro tip,
There's nothing like these
bring your water
tall
bottle.
dudes holding these camera rigs in front of you, right?
Fill them up.
Got that right.
You're making the magic. It's so much fun.
I'm gonna drink some of this first. The refillable bottles are few and far between at Magic Kingdom, so you got to take advantage.
Oh, you see, you might as well.
Right? Absolutely. We're going up to Adventureland, and there's none of these up there, so yeah, it's too hot to not have water. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Randy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. And Ryan Wesley.
Theme Park Giant.
Is
in my description box.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's roll.
Yes.
Rolling.
We're going to go ride Tiana's Bayou adventure. Boy, I haven't been on this for a while.
It's a small world?
No, Tiana.
Oh, Tiana's. Well, you're in for a real treat.
I used to ride it at Road Trip with the virtual queue all the time.
Okay, but no longer.
Right. I don't even think I've done the standby for it.
Well, you're in for some heat when you get in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, well, they didn't add any more shade to that line, so.
No, but it's shaded enough.
Enough, but it's they do have more fans and things out,
moderately
so it is a lot better with that. But I was a little shocked they didn't add a little more, because that can be brutal back there.
Let's get an update.
This is what Ryan Wesley guys in my chat.
Oh, Ryan Wesley
causing trouble.
He's dual live streaming right now. Crossing the streams, Ryan Wesley.
That's right. Tell him about the Twinkie.
I don't know about the Twinkie. What happened?
Ghostbusters.
Oh, that Twinkie. Got it.
Crossing the streams.
Sorry, I was focused on the wait time.
Oh.
Usually, I think I'd pick up on.
You're always dropping the random references.
Sorry.
Ghostbusters is right up my alley.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Where do these stairs go? They go up.
They go up.
I just love.
Yeah, you always say that one.
Because I love it because it's so catchy. It's so obvious, right?
Right.
If somebody tells you if you're a god, you say yes.
That's the one I love. Ray.
Yeah.
If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Give us a Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Oh man. My favorite thing about Ghostbusters is I saw it when I was like 6 or whatever, and you're a kid, so you don't realize it's a comedy.
Exactly.
And so for years I never watched it again.
Oh,
and then in college I worked at a video store and it was a video store and a movie theater. And one of my really good friends who I met working there loves Ghostbusters, and he used to get so mad. He's like, "How do you not like Ghostbusters?" I'm like, "I don't know." So I finally rewatched and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's probably my favorite movie."
It's amazing.
Like, I love it.
And
it's so funny.
You did share that story with me offline before.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
Oh.
And I enjoyed it. And then I countered with this one. When I was a kid, I saw it in the drive-in movie theater with my parents.
Ooh.
What a pleasure and a
I've
real treat.
never gone to a drive-in movie.
Oh, it's
and we actually had them in Iowa when I was growing up, but we never went.
This is so much fun. Theme Park Giant. This is so awesome.
What have you ridden today?
Nothing.
Oh, you just been walking around?
So real quick, here's my whole day. Tech issues because guess what? Streamer phone got updated.
Oh.
And I have automatic updates off. One device took it.
So one.
You know the story. Then I had to update the others.
Yeah.
And then crash. No matter what I did. So secondary action 4 is offline.
Oh, really?
And I had to check them in a different order today. They
Oh.
would not like to get the channel bonding to activate.
Really?
It was a disaster today.
Oh man.
So I'm hoping.
Well, I'm glad I didn't run into you earlier.
Yeah.
You watched me be all stressed out yesterday,
Well,
and now
I think
you're
I
having
handled
issues.
it fine.
Yeah.
Because I just kind of like, you know, roll with the punches now.
Yeah.
You just kind of go with the flow, like a twig on the shoulders of a mighty stream. Anyways, at any rate, so most likely the app will probably be updated by the time we're offline.
Okay.
That's my guess, because the developer is very, very good. You want to take the boardwalk?
Yeah, I like the boardwalk.
As Scooter would say, the vibes, Johnny. The vibes, Johnny. Because we're gonna get the closure announcement probably soon. Or my guess is it'll be on, you know, like, I don't know, July 8th.
Maybe around there.
Because it seems to be the pattern. Hey, rinse and repeat. Something closes, oh, we get another announcement for a closure. Hey, how lovely.
Man, this is gonna be. Well, I was just because I just did the Liberty Bell. I haven't been on it since they announced, and then I wanted to see Big Thunder.
Okay.
And it just kind of hit me. I'm like, this area has had so much construction the last few years, and it's just going to keep being like that. And then when this is done, we'll get Villains back there. So it's just constant right now. Oh, it's hot.
Welcome to Florida.
How are you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm fine.
My calves were killing me.
Oh.
Other John was in my chat earlier that we met yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
And he was asking how I felt, and he goes, my calves were sore. And I'm like, yep. I said, our backs, yep.
Okay.
Central Florida Sight and Sounds. I said both of our backs were just destroyed by the end of the day. There's no way I could have watched Muppets one more time and stood in that queue.
Scooter saw it like 3 times all the way up until the last show.
Oh, did he?
After we left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they stayed.
Oh, wow. So that line was moving. Although it did empty out quite a bit.
But real quick, shout out to all the cast members that were at the Disney's Hollywood Studios yesterday, coordinating all the, of course, guest control over in Grand Park, or Muppets Courtyard, Grand Avenue area. They did an excellent job, folks. They were very well prepared.
And I will say the crowd was really well behaved too.
Absolutely.
Like there was no, for even as cramped and crowded as the courtyard was,
very calm crowd.
It was just a happy and sad crowd, but
bittersweet crowd
just
that
a
were
lot of fun.
behaving themselves, that were a lot of fun.
Yes. We saw some really good costumes, saw some really good, I keep thinking about that Gonzo and Kermit we saw at the end of the night that those guys had. Yeah, that was awesome. This is what we're going to do right now.
Stay tuned for the Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
I'm hoping for not front row. I don't want to get how I always tell them.
We'll go in
I'm
the back.
not getting soaked.
They're going to put you in the back anyways. They're going to go, and we can't see over this guy's head.
They try to put me up there.
So the whole log's like this?
Just like my dad and my dad was a big guy. He was only like 5'10". But he was like,
oh, you were adopted?
Like 280.
Sorry,
like no, teasing. We actually looked like each other. But
got it.
One time, and this was when I was bigger, we were here for like e-ticket night way back in the day. You know those?
Yeah.
And we had our own log, and they put me and my dad in the front together, and we were just like joking that like we're going to just submerge at some point.
Put your hand on the camera. What the log did when it came off. Look at.
I mean, it was. I've bottomed out boats before. That one was just ridiculous. It's the two of us,
and what was
with
it like?
no weight at all in the back. It's like sometimes cast members have to look at who they're placing.
Well, on Pirates, they have to, of course, balance.
Right. Well, they put, it was 3 or 4 months ago, I had some friends in town, and we went over and rode Pirates, and we had a boat, I've never seen it this full, and we were all adults. But minimum, there were 4 people in each row.
Oh.
And I'll have to show you the picture sometime. Like, I looked, and like the water was like this close to coming over the side.
So it's like that close to the top.
So close.
And so, did you feel the road wheels?
Yeah.
Contact?
Yes.
On the flume?
Well, I mean, like, you know where the mermaids used to be? like we were already dragging by there. And the whole boat's just like, when we got to the end, there was no backup.
Nice to see you. Both of us are live on YouTube right now. Where are you guys from?
Oh, New Orleans. New Orleans. Well, this is perfect.
This is perfect for you guys.
Yeah.
You feel like you're at home?
We do. We about to find out.
Yes.
Determine bowls of gumbo.
They've got gumbo. Where is that? Over there? Let's see. Check out the chat quick. Steve, they have announced it's replacing Muppets. They're putting in a Monstropolis area for Monsters, Inc. They're going to have a Japanese restaurant with, like, I think the octopus from the movie, that's like the sushi chef, will be an animatronic in there. And then the major ride is going to be, there's a roller coaster. It's a suspended roller coaster, and it's themed to the end of the original movie where they're in the door factory flying around. So, yeah, they made that announcement last year at D23 over the summer. It was just a matter of time of when Muppets is going to close.
We're on a golf course.
So they'll probably start working on that here soon.
Of John with
No ETA on when that'll open. I bet it's at least a couple years because it's a complete redo of that area.
Hit that like button, subscribe,
They
relax,
got rid of Pizzeria Rizzo, the Christmas store, and then Mama Melrose is the Italian restaurant that was back there. They're all gone.
So that's become your shtick, Randy. Welcome back, Debbie. I'm always getting excited when Debbie's in the chat, too. Randy says, hey, Debbie. Debbie says, hi, Joasia. Randy says, hey, Magic. PC Gamer, we haven't seen you yet, bit. What's the weather like up in there in North Carolina? Welcome back, PC Gamer. Says, great stream day. Thank you for being here, PC Gamer. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Magical Mike says, hello, Joasia. Magical Mike says, hello, Randy. Oh, the chat.
Yeah, I have not done the standby for this since they switched it over.
Oh, there's an announcement for Hall of Presidents, Captain Mickey Mouse?
Oh, I didn't see anything.
Captain Mickey Mouse says, John, Hall of Presidents has responded. Is that meaning reopened today, Captain Mickey Mouse? PC Gamer
I don't
says,
think I noticed anything when I walked by there earlier.
I didn't notice Captain Mickey Mouse. PC Gamer says, hey, Randy. Magic Mike says, John.
Yep, Steve, they got rid of Mama Melrose. That closed back in like mid-May, I think May 17th. So that was always my mom's favorite restaurant, so it'll always have a special place in my heart. So when my sister was down here a couple months ago, we had one last lunch over there to say our goodbyes.
I think Kurt Warfield said I always hit the like button.
Oh, I need to probably start charging some of this stuff here.
I hope you're having the best time, but we're missing you. Likewise, Joasia.
My camera is quickly losing juice.
Hold on. Where are we in the chat?
Let me get that set up quick. Apologies.
Hold on, I'm looking. I just keep rewinding. I'm looking. Where are we? Still rewinding, folks. Still rewinding. I go around all the way to the last chat I can see. You should check out the man's plan from 50 to 60. If the Ghostbusters, zapped it with their blast. Tell people of the chat. So big shout out.
Make sure that's going. Okay. We are charging.
Also, in the description box below for Not So Scary Mary TV.
I can't charge, I'm overheated.
Oh no, Theme Park Giants are overheating.
Never had that.
so we'll try to stay out of the sun as much as possible, even though we're going to be...
We're about to go
Allow myself to...
directly into the
I'm staring
sun.
directly into the sun rays now. So, yeah. But,
Oh, it is charging.
So shout out to Magic Adventures, shout out to Not So Scary Mary TV. There's a link in the description box below. Once John with Fun to Be Free's live stream concludes, once it's over, check out, of course, Magic Adventures and Not So Scary Mary TV.
That's right, Steve. You need to be watching me for all the tea.
Mary the Moose says 88 likes, awesome. 12 more to 100. Let's do this. Thank you, Mary the Moose. We're going to do another countdown.
It's actually
Mary
crazy
says
how much
88 likes,
changes
awesome.
here at
12
Disney
more to
all the
100. Let's do
time.
this. So we're going to do Calling All Explorers, Calling All Explorers. We're going to start with number 3 once we get to...
And they've been announcing a lot lately. I don't know if they're trying to step up things these next few years because of Epic Universe opening or what, but there just seem to be a lot of new attractions on their way. We're all still waiting to hear when Test Track is going to reopen. The only thing they said was that it's going to be delayed. They were hoping for late summer this year, but they changed it to be 2025 the other day.
But Jeff says, afternoon everyone. Magic Mike says hello. Trey Hodges, I do believe is Trey Hodges, welcome to the channel. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. We go live daily 2 p.m. from the Walt Disney World Resort. But Trey Hodges says, how are you all? We're awesome, Trey Hodges. Just a few moments. Well, I shouldn't say a few moments. How about multiple moments? Because we have a 65,
few moments, yeah.
65-minute wait. 65. We're here at Tiana's Bayou.
Yep, get comfortable, everybody. We are going to be in this line for a while.
Beverly Challenge, welcome and welcome back. Haven't seen Beverly Challenge in a while. Beverly Challenge sent Magical Mike a blue Beverly shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a true story.
That's awesome.
So, Beverly Challenge just, hello everybody, especially at Magical Mike. Look at that. There you go.
Nice.
Beverly Challenge. Thank you for being here, Beverly Challenge. It says, welcome back,
Yell at
Beverly.
this guy.
Magical Mike says, what year is it?
Go Hawks! Gotta say hi to a Hawkeye fan, Steve, right? I know you would. You were at the hairpin turn in Monte Carlo yesterday. Probably a little wilder than Test Track, but what happened?
Magical Mike says, oh my beautiful lady, Beverly Challenge, I miss you, my tasty lady. What Magical Mike was referring to is the Beverly at Club Cool over at Epcot. And John with Fun to Be Free would say, try the Beverly, it's delicious. As Theme Park Giant says.
Hey y'all, welcome to Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Did
While
they
waiting
ask
in
the
line,
dishes?
we ask you please keep
What do
up
you
with that party
usually
in
say
front of you at all times.
I'd say not so much. You shook your head in a no fashion. Yeah,
I don't mind it.
I know you said that, but I thought you were playing along.
Oh.
I was shaking my head at Mike.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Please keep up with that party in front of you at all times.
Oh, Steve, don't be booing Hawkeye fans. That's what we do for Cyclone fans.
Let the good times roll. Isn't it awesome when you go down the first drop or drop one, and then you see Lewis?
Right.
Hey, everybody!
And it's the fun game of, is he working?
Freeze tag? No, but
what body part isn't working on Louis today?
But I think the animatronics are just so well done.
They are awesome.
It's just, I understand there's, maintenance issues. Hey, we had tech issues.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I had heard there was, the rumor I'd heard was there was something with the sensors.
Okay.
And then the other thing with the animatronics like breaking down, when they tested them, it was out in Anaheim.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they're not, they can't recreate the humidity that we have. So I think that causes a lot of issues for them.
Without knowing any more, I think nailed it.
Seems like a good theory to me. So. And if I think it's a good theory, it's got to be a great theory. So.
No, because just getting stickers mailed from California to here, they show up but they don't stick.
Oh, really?
It's literally.
Who was I talking to? Oh, Spaceship Ears was in my chat
Spaceship
earlier.
Ears, awesome.
And he was saying, because he's like, oh, I just looked at the weather. It looks really hot. I'm like, yep. And he said, that's why he doesn't come down here from Seattle in the summer. Because
he knows.
He would melt. And he said when Californians come over here, they're just not ready for it. I don't know many people are ready for this.
It's just, like I say, when you're
people from New Orleans, they're ready for it.
I think so.
Yeah.
The South, yes.
Iowans, no.
But there's nothing like getting on, or you land at the Orlando International Airport, or MCO, and then they open the aircraft door, and it literally just wallops you in the face with humidity.
Brutal. Oh. And the worst is if it's cold where you're flying from, so you wear pants and a sweatshirt or whatever, and then you're greeted with
92
the sauna.
degrees. Yeah, sauna. Exactly. Good way.
Oh, it's brutal.
A sauna that you just poured water on the hot rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's more of a steam bath here.
Yeah, steam bath is the better way to say it.
All right, Steve. Have a great night, man. Enjoy France. And I'll get you that TPS report tomorrow.
A little office space for you.
I used to work with him years and years ago.
Look at you go.
Yep. He's on vacation in France, tuned in.
And he's tuning in.
Yeah. He's a big supporter of the channel. Always appreciate it.
Beverly Challenge says cool and refreshing. No, I don't think so, Beverly Challenge.
Remember the palate cleanser.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly. It's a palate cleanser. How can that be cool and refreshing? Beverly Challenge.
Now, does Beverly Challenge actually like Beverly?
That's a good one. So Beverly Challenge, did your ears just perk up? Because Theme Park Giants asking, do you actually enjoy the Beverly? Or is this just a running gag
Just a
here?
shtick.
Yeah, exactly. Theme Park Giants says, is this a shtick?
Is the railroad closed July 7th too?
I don't. They didn't say anything.
I haven't heard the date on that. So
shuttle.
Right, it's going
So my guess is
just Main Street to Fantasyland.
whenever the construction begins.
Oh,
is my guess.
that's true.
And they will announce that at a later date because
Right.
they don't want to show all their cards on the table
True.
yet because of bookings for resort hotels.
True.
That's my guess.
I think you're right. That makes sense.
Everything is about resort hotel bookings.
Yep. Well, and like you were saying yesterday, fiscal years.
Yep.
This might be a demo year, and then
They gotta
November or something, they start the construction
I'd
because
say
their
October
budget
1st.
is approved.
Even
or
though you won't see it, it'll be backstage October 1st.
Right.
That kind of thing. And then it'll be just minor work that even backstage cast won't even notice. They put some cones up.
I'm surprised the amount of work they've done on villains already, honestly. But that's gonna be a lot of infrastructure and things they need to build out there.
Exactly.
Because that's just a forest right now.
Yep. Or 100-year flood that was, rezoned.
Yeah.
But anyways, Mary the Move says Theme Park Giant is on the steamboat, John. You should see him soon. Oh, look, that's how back and far we back are. Okay, Barry, but thank you for the update there. Randy says, have a Beverly gentleman. It's refreshing. No, as John likes it. Thank you, Randy. Why don't you gentlemen have a Pepsi, Randy? Spies like us.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. When you were a kid, or at least here's my story. I may have shared this. But the first time I ever saw Spies Like Us was, of course, on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
And I replayed that tape over and over again.
See, I think I told you this, but my freshman year at college, my roommate loves Chevy Chase.
Yeah, you told me this, yeah.
Yep. And every morning on Cinemax at 9 a.m. they would either play Three Amigos or they would play Spies Like Us. And our schedules worked out where we basically watch it almost every morning.
It's so awesome. We are the Three Amigos.
And I have not watched either of them in years.
So like
because I probably watched it so many times.
Like almost 2 decades, probably.
Yeah, basically.
Because, we're getting a little older there.
Well, I bought Three Amigos one night. I was in Iowa City the night before an Iowa football game. And let's just say it was after the bars. And we were at Walmart. And Three Amigos was like $4. And I'm like, oh, I have to have that. It's still in the wrapper.
Oh.
And that's from at least 20 years ago.
Collector's item. Actually not, because now it's worthless.
Right.
It is the plastic all yellow and crisping it.
Oh, Randy says we need water.
Oh, Randy, there's a drinking fountain in the queue, and we'll get water afterwards. Not to mention, Theme Park Giant has his
I
jug.
just had some, and I filled it up and drank a whole one.
And I just got one at Pecos right before I saw you. So. Hello there, nice to see you.
Hello.
Live on YouTube.
Randy's always making sure streamers are hydrated, and I appreciate that. Good to see you in the chat, Randy. Thanks for stopping in.
Please keep up with the party in front of you at all times. Filling in all the available space. As well, keep your wait time down to its absolute minimum.
I can't give Randy any sass about being late since he's not a mod for me. You know?
No, but I let Fast Less Radio handle that.
That was so funny the other day. Everybody just getting on
First
Randy
day on the job,
for
didn't show up to work.
working at his actual job.
Yeah.
And apologizing to the chat for not being able to moderate it. Like,
well, at least he showed up in his blue leisure suit from Dumb and Dumber.
I love the Mama Duck's always talking about that. The leisure suit.
We're live on YouTube right now. Do you have your phone with you? Yeah. Okay, I'm John with Fun to Be Free. That's my QR code. You can scan it. And then there's a link in the description box below. This is Theme Park Giant.
I don't have my fancy QR code yet, but Theme Park Giant.
Anybody else? Okay, I'll keep that.
Now, Randy put that bug in my ear, and now I am.
Now you're gonna drink. Water,
have it.
Let's all have a drink.
That's such a random episode. It's that the Boy Scout trip, isn't it? Am I doing the?
Yeah.
And I definitely need water.
Yeah. We're homers on the raft, the boat. Sugar do.
Oh, honey. It's like slows down. And all the candies like, you are mine. When isn't that when Ernest Borgnine
I think
is on the trip with the kids? Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the most random.
Exactly. When I was a kid, I met Ernest Borgnine. I was beside myself because he was on Airwolf, and I loved Airwolf.
I don't think I ever watched an episode of Airwolf. That used to come on USA, and I would turn the channel. Like,
oh no, you weren't a big Jan Michael Vincent fan along with his alcoholism? Look.
No, never. I've probably seen the intro 1,000 times and never actually watched.
Dude, you want to do the intro before I do it?
Oh, I couldn't tell you now.
And with the helicopter flying through the canyon.
I remember there was a Nintendo game based on Airwolf.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever played that.
Hey, we're old enough to have Atari. Remember Atari?
I had one.
I had Atari.
That was my first gaming console. I had a Coleco.
Oh, you had a Coleco!
Then I got a Commodore 64.
I had a Commodore 64.
Which got me probably into my nerdy phase. Like, you ever think about that?
Yeah.
We were actually writing code to start a game.
I agree.
It was actual
think about
syntax.
That. Did you exactly? And
right?
Remember the floppy drive?
Yeah. Yep. And you'd know when a disc went bad.
Yeah.
It sounded like your garbage disposal choking on a chicken bone or something. I love Commodore 64 though. That thing was awesome.
The cartridges? Remember the cartridges?
Oh, we had one of those. We had the tape player.
Yeah, the tape player.
That thing never worked very well.
Never ever worked.
No. The cartridges were great.
And remember the Nintendo 64 with the robot?
Yes. Well, that was the NES.
Right, I'm just saying, the NES.
Yep.
The bot that never worked.
Rob the robot.
The Rob that you dropped the...
I remember I wanted Rob so bad and we didn't get that one.
Right now.
And he... John is always making friends in the queues.
Look, this is so much fun, isn't it?
It is.
And everybody in the chat's going, how old are these dudes? What is Rob the Robot? What is an NES?
Oh yeah.
Because
you could get the light gun and the Rob.
Yeah. Remember the package that came out for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cousins got it.
Okay. Oh, you were just
And then I remember we were over there for Christmas and I was so excited. And within within an hour, we realized the robot was trash.
Because the little
just absolute trash.
Rob the Robot never worked. Instead of doing the whole story. Yep. Bottom line, you set it up and you're all excited and you're rubbing your grubby mitts together going, this is going to be awesome. You hit the button, it falls off.
Didn't do
it breaks.
anything.
And it never made contact.
And like the Gyromite game, I don't even know what the robot was supposed to do.
It just made contact with the remote.
It was supposed to like, well, it was supposed to change the pipes and stuff in the game. It just never worked.
Ever, never.
But think of how crazy it was they even tried something like that in like 1985.
Even like Mousetrap the game.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember the commercial?
Yeah. Well, I got stuck on Spaceship Earth the other day, and there's that Mousetrap set up in the TV room there, and I was just sitting there looking at it, like, and then I always think, I've never actually played Mousetrap. We used to just put it together.
Exactly, same here.
I've never actually played the game.
We did the Rube Goldberg esque like setup and breakdown.
Yep. That's all we ever did, because my cousins had that and we didn't.
But yeah, I agree. Never ever played the game, not once. Couldn't even tell you what the game was about.
Because my friend Allie, who I used to do vlogs with sometimes, she said so that a few months ago they had like a day out of school and her son actually played Mousetrap. Actually played it. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever met anyone that's played the actual game. Randy, I did drink some water, so just so you know.
And Randy, yes. John Febby Free had the complimentary Febby Free cup of water back at Pecos before we met up with Theme Park Giant. I guarantee you people in the chat are talking about something about what we're talking about right now.
Oh, and you're just so far behind.
Yeah, I'm so far behind, so let's catch up.
There's a lot more shade here than I remember.
Pastor Vegas says, what? Oh, it didn't complete, maybe, Pastor Vegas. Joasia says, Theme Park Giant, hello.
Who says?
Joasia.
Hey, Joasia. How are you?
Joasia. There's Theme Park Giant. He just said, hey, Joasia, how are you?
I remember watching her on the stream.
Yeah?
What was that, about a month ago?
Yeah. It could have been longer. Joasia probably counting, well, she's counting forward the next time she's coming, not behind.
Yeah.
Because she's coming back in December, I think, with Owen.
Her and Owen, yeah.
And Alyssa Steinberg says hello at Theme Park Giants. Alyssa Steinberg.
She was in my chat earlier.
Cool.
Hi, Alyssa.
Dueling streams again. And Randy says, shout out from Cinderella Castle. Sing it on the PeopleMover. John is on. And it's always fun to be free at 2 p.m. sharp. Thank you, Randy. We'll pop up the subscribe button.
Just tuning in. We are waiting for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I'm with my friend John from Fun to Be Free. He's also live streaming on YouTube.
Sir Fun says, hi, Alyssa Steinberg. Yes, not to the mic. Randy says, don't be the last one out of the tiki
He's
room.
catching up on his very busy chat right now.
Like it's time for fireworks. Let me see. Thank you, Randy. Again, Randy says, don't be the last one out of the tiki room. Smash the like each other, ring that bell like it's time for fireworks. Randy says, hey, Theme Park Giants.
Hey, Randy.
Oh, but of course, we got Randy. Randy gets around. Just like Alyssa.
He's always bouncing around. Pretty much every time I go live, he'll hop in.
Awesome.
Because he's usually the first to go, hey, it's really choppy. And then I go, oh. But I appreciate the live feedback.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Because you have no clue.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to repeat or restate for what Theme Park Giants is saying. We both appreciate the lifetime feedback, especially when we're having tech issues. That helps enormously because we don't have any way to monitor the audio, especially.
Yeah.
And it's very challenging to see the choppy video on our end. It looks like security cam footage just doing like,
You'll get the low bit rate warning, but that's about your only indication
But what else
that
is
your
new?
videos
low
having
bit rate
trouble,
you get walking down Main Street.
Yeah. Well, when I first got here and set up, I was getting like 7 megabytes per second.
Yeah.
And I go live and it goes to 250K. And I hadn't moved an inch.
That's how it works.
And then I just sat there going, and it just finally, boom, 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 boom. And then I've been pretty consistently over 5.
So not bad there.
Well, I still don't have my Verizon yet, too. So I'm hoping that'll make it. Should be tomorrow.
Don't you love the BGM here?
I do.
Oh, it's so good.
I love all the music they did for this. Going Down the Bayou is a good song. Like, I love Splash Mountain, but I think this is a perfectly fine replacement. It's fun, it's cute, it's got good music. What more do you want?
We got singing and dancing in the queue. The guests here are enjoying themselves, that's for certain. Hello there, nice to see you.
Hi. Hi, buddy. Welcome.
Alex, welcome back. Always nice to have Alex in the chat. Alex says hi, everyone. Oh boy. Ready to glad to see you on Team Park Place. Melissa Steinberg says hi, Alex. Alex says hi, Alyssa. And the boss. And the mini boss. I don't know why, but mini boss sounds to me like a mini version of the
I don't think there's anything mini about either of us.
2, 3.
You'll steal one too.
Told them back in the chat again. I'm backing up here. We are the John regular dinner spot. I love it when you're here, Randy, but there we are. Mary the Moose says John is really a Magic Kingdom today because he's our giant. Did you hear what Mary the Moose said?
I did.
Yeah, that is true.
It is?
That is absolutely true.
I was there when the decision was made last night. Because you asked where I was going, I said probably Magic Kingdom. All right, I'll go to Magic Kingdom.
And then I said, oh boy, that's going to be tough finding some news.
What'd you do for news today?
The extended extra magic hours.
Oh, okay.
It's not announced, but there's one day in August that is on the forecast, on the schedule. Because remember, Starlight's going to be here.
Right.
So they're shifting, because before it looked like it was going to be for Animal Kingdom.
Oh.
So they may either shift completely back here, or they may split to Epcot, MGM, and of course Magic Kingdom. But we'll see what happens. That's a tough call. But don't you find it fascinating that it's on schedule?
Hey, buddy.
Hello there. Nice to see you. We're live on YouTube.
Just about ready. Here's the Blue Sky Social Club with our local favorite, down in New Orleans.
Yeah, Scooter, I could never get a good bit rate going yesterday, but I think part of it for me was I was using an iPhone 12 to try to stream out of the Moblin piece because that's my AT&T phone. My T-Mobile phone is the iPhone 14 Max, and I swapped the SIM cards on those, so the 14 is run at AT&T, and now everything seems to be way better for me. And I'm sure it was just people getting so many people trying to stream yesterday from that area. I wonder if the towers were just getting hammered.
Guess what? Tomorrow is Donald Duck's birthday. Welcome back, Daniel. Scoot Adventures back in the chat says the cast members were simply amazing. I do agree, Scoot Adventures. Shout out to Scoot Adventures. Of course, once John Luke Free's live stream concludes, I left a link in the description box below. Head over to Scoot Adventures, like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, support your local live stream. Randy says 105 down. Hey, 95
He's watching you.
Oh, look at this. That's cool. Thank you.
All that good stuff. And then Gatlinburg. Okay.
Again, Randy says 105 down. 895 left to go. We can do it. So our new goal, according to Randy, is 1,000 likes today.
Oh, wow.
So
well,
here we
all
go.
right.
John with Fun to Be Free is calling all explorers. We're going to do a countdown. We're going to start with the number 3. We're going to end with the number 1. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Once we get to the number 1, I need everybody viewing us live right now, unless you've already done so, to smash the like button. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Smash that like button. Do it now. Let's go, because Randy says we have a new goal of 1,000 likes. Thank you, Randy. Oh, and Randy, back in the chat again. This is going to be good. I popped up the subscribe better. Randy says, the Q Commander is on duty, and John's out here slaying standby like a pro on Tiana's Bayou adventure. He's got more strategy than Genie Plus, and more stamina than a rope dropper on coffee and pixie dust. Subscribe, smash, like, and ring that bell so you don't miss a splash of the magic every day at 2 p.m. sharp, because when John's in the Bayou, even the wait times don't stand a chance. Thank you, Randy. Look at you go.
Look at all these crazy...
Way down in New Orleans, Randy.
Got Randy and Fast Pass always writing soliloquies for you.
Soliloquies. That is, I'm using. Can I use that?
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
Literally.
I was trying to think of what word for that.
Haikus.
Poorly done haikus. Someone who's never done a haiku.
Oh, Randy, this is so good. We gotta start the subscribe button and roll it over again. Oh, this is so much fun. Of course, Randy's very talented along with Fast Pass Radio. But Randy says, the Q Commander is on duty, and John's out here slaying standby like a pro on Tiana's Bayou adventure. He's got more strategy than Genie Plus, and more stamina than a rope dropper on coffee and pixie dust. Subscribe, smash that like, and ring that bell so you don't miss a single splash of the magic every day at 2 p.m. sharp, because when John's in the Bayou, even the wait times don't stand a chance. Well done, Randy, yet again. And Roger, SCHEU.
If you're in the chat right now and you have not liked the stream or subscribed, I'd love it if you would. It always helps.
Though, Roger. I think you're a new subscriber. Roger, SCHEU.
Say hi in the chat if you're new. Let me know where you're watching from.
Hey there.
We're down here in Orlando, hanging out at Magic Kingdom.
I had a junior explorer below me. He's saying like, comment, subscribe.
Junior explorer.
But again, welcome to the channel. Roger Shu says, hey John, 106 likes. Thanks for the update, Roger. Thank you for being here. In just a few moments, we will be loading, boarding on Tiana's Bayou adventure. So, Theme Park Giant and John Walt Disney World is very excited to be together today. We're besties here.
That's right.
At the Magic Kingdom today. Randy says, welcome in, Roger. Chris says, hey everybody. Hey, Dr. Nick. No, that's not what Chris said.
Hi, everybody.
Chris says, hey,
everybody. Isn't my friend Mr. McGregor.
He does it with an arm for a leg and a leg for an arm, right?
Leg for an arm and an arm for a leg. Love that.
Oh,
my old friend Mr. McGregor.
Hey everybody, I heard a rumor that there's going to be a cast member exclusive party for Muppet Vision 3D on June 10th. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris.
Yep, they announced that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, the 10th.
Take it away.
Oh,
you got nothing else?
I don't know anything about it, but I did see something somewhere like a week ago about that.
While waiting in line, we ask that you keep up with the person.
I don't think my friend that works there at Hollywood Studios likes the Muppets, though, so he's probably not going to go.
Please inform the loading cast.
Have you ever met somebody that didn't like Muppet Vision?
Once again,
what?
There's a lot of people. Not a lot.
I can't fathom that.
Like, there were people like celebrating it closed in some of the Facebook groups, and they're like rioting that Rock and Roller Coaster is getting turned over to the Muppets, and it's like
I can't fathom that. Can you?
I can't either.
Like Muppets,
right?
Who doesn't like the Muppets? It's not quite a mom and not quite a puppet.
A black cold heart.
A black cold heart. A black cold heart.
I was hoping Walter would show up yesterday with Jack Black and save the Muppets one last time, but
yeah,
unfortunately it didn't happen. It's not even on the app anymore. You see that?
Oh yeah.
It's all trees.
Of course.
Don't even have
like it didn't exist.
Yep.
They just fixed our wagon, didn't they?
Yes.
Chris also says for cast members only, got that, Chris. And Eddie Fortes, hold on, the chat just jumped. I do believe Eddie Fortes is back with John with Fun to Be Free. The chat's just doing this. Hold on, I'm trying to find Eddie Fortes. Welcome in and welcome back. Says I love your videos. Thank you for being here, Eddie Fortes. Randy says welcome back, Eddie. Joy says love that. Yeah, don't put it back on the background. I do appreciate it. He says, wow, Commodore 64. Yeah, look at that.
That's right.
I'm going to put it on top. Same ballpark.
Yeah. Boy, he's in our demographic.
In our demo. That's
so.
a good one. He's in our demo. Yeah.
Yep.
And Randy says, remember the Apple IIe? I do.
Oh, yeah. Oregon Trail.
I was just going to say, look at great minds think alike as I awkwardly stare up Theme Park Giant's nose here. Because we're so, anyways. Oh, you going underwater?
Soon.
Anyways. No, but Randy, remember the Apple IIe? Yeah, I was going to bring up the Oregon Trail. You got diphtheria, your whole party dead. Right? Oh, cholera. Oh, we got cholera and diphtheria. Yeah, exactly.
And you always ford your wagon and try to cross that river, but sometimes you lose a lot of supplies.
It's like a 50-50 on the river.
Yeah, I'd always do it. Save time. Or lose everything. And then the hunting buffalo would be running around. Oh, man. And the kids these days have no idea how good.
Green monochromatic screen.
Right.
Green, folks, green. And everybody that's probably younger than 40 go, what's that? Monochromatic.
Right. That's why the Commodore was wild.
Yeah.
It actually had color.
Remember the Amiga?
Yeah.
And
never had an Amiga.
But remember seeing it on display and you're like, color?
And then it's like my UK friends all talk about Amiga growing up, you know.
Oh, good boy. Look at the next video. Beverly Challenge back in the chat says, Beverly is amazing and the drink too. Beverly Challenge.
Nice.
Oh, boy. Florida Mark says, yes, great day for Cold Beverly. Nah, not so much, Florida Mark. Joasia says, hi, Theme Park Giant. You guys are the best. Oh, we're the bestest. Thank you, Joasia, for being here. Owen says hi.
Hi, Owen.
Yeah, hello there, Owen. Randy says, the best, Joasia? He's the bestest. And John isn't bad either. Ha, 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 ha. I don't know who Randy's saying is the best.
Man, I'll tell you what. I think Randy's going to be coming over to Team TPG soon.
Well, Theme Park Giant is, you know, a little more mildly entertaining at least.
A little bit. That's why we're out of the sun.
You know what? This is awesome because I think we're almost caught up with the chat. This is cool.
Perfect.
Oh, George says,
Scooter, did you stream today?
Thank you, John and Frank.
Are you taking the day off?
Thank you. Well, thank you for being here, George. That's my pleasure. George says, I'm enjoying this ride. It's a must-do ride with John. Thank you for being here, George. You're welcome. George says, so cute, tiny subscriber. Yeah, you saw it, George. Randy says, tiny subscriber. Is it Tiny Tim? Randy says, no, thank you, George. Hello there, nice to see you. We're live on YouTube.
They already subbed.
Yep.
Oh, they're probably watching.
Yep. Chris says, and one more thing, Muppets Courtyard was being blocked by the planters so no one would go near it. Are you talking about like the guest control cast members set up the ropes? Chris? Joasia says, do you remember Atari? I do, Joasia. I had Atari. It was so much fun. I had numerous games, but they were all very similar, no matter what game you played. Asteroids, though, I think was my favorite.
Mine was probably E.T.
Oh, the E.T. one, it fell in the pit?
So bad.
I think remember that they buried those cartridges?
Yes.
Oh, you want to take it away?
So that, I mean, the craziest thing is that was always a
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Where are you guys from? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
So annual pass holders?
Nice.
Oh, but Florida residents. Got it. And everybody's going to ask, or they're first they're going to say, cute ears, ladies. Where did you get your ears? Is what they're going to ask. Amazon. Oh, very good.
One official pair.
Where'd you get your official pair? Okay, Disney Springs. Thank you for being so much fun. Have you guys been on this before? Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So much fun.
Going through your vlog footage. Nice.
Randy says,
Yeah, I
just
tried to get a
DOS 10
vlog.
and the question mark for print and typing right at the end.
I tried to get some content for a vlog, Scuda. I haven't gone through it yet to see what I actually ended up with. If it's worth.
Scuda's there.
Yeah. I asked him if he
Hello there,
had
nice to see you. We're live on
stream
YouTube
today.
right now. Anybody have their phones with them? Where are you guys from?
Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh,
all right.
I know that area.
It's a good spot. Amazing. I love it.
And then I'm Theme Park Giant.
There's a link in the description.
I don't have the fancy QR code on my phone yet.
Hello there, thank you for making magic. But Randy says just writing in DOS 10 and the question mark for print.
DY Disney
and typing
new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and being here. Welcome in.
Randy says just writing in DOS 10 and the question mark for print and typing run at the end. Look at that, Randy.
DOS.
Oh, remember
I've done some DOS in my day.
The printers, the dot matrix printers that you had to tear off the edges?
My first job. One of my good friends worked at the same company as me.
Yeah.
And he sat across the aisle.
Yes, sir. Oh, do you have your phone?
I do.
Okay.
So I'm Theme Park Giant.
Okay.
Scan my QR
And
code in my description box below is Theme Park Giant's link.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yep.
Where are you guys from?
Miami, Florida.
Oh, you're
all right.
locals. Cool. Have you guys been on Tiana's? Oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh,
you're gonna love it. You're in for
awesome.
a real treat.
Enjoy. Scooter wishes he was out here with us.
I agree,
He's working on content
So
at home
somebody's
today.
got to work for a living and keep the lights on. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem.
Oh, okay.
Here, we'll just stand over here.
Gotta let some people through here.
Go back to the chat. Joycia says true. Oh yeah, probably from the Atari, Joycia.
Thank you.
Rob's
Yeah.
Mad World is still hanging in there. Rob's Mad World says, hope everyone is having
We wish you were here too,
Thank you,
Scooter.
Rob's Mad World. Rob's Mad World is
Always
referring
more
to
fun with
Frankenstein
friends.
or Frank or Frankie Boy for short. Frankie, my camera rig. Randy says something about the chat, just barely. It just went a little. Hold on. Randy says TPG or Theme Park Giant is pretty good also. Oh, yeah. Also, Theme Park Giant's
Hey, I'll
pretty good
take
also.
pretty good.
Okay.
I'll take pretty good. It's better than what most of my friends say. So.
Well, what do they say? Be honest.
It's not good.
They said it's not good. It's pretty rough, dude.
It's rough. Well, I made a post about that. Did you see that NBA player walking around yesterday?
I did not.
7'1".
I did not.
And I was laughing because all these Disney adults are all excited because streamers and content creators are there, and there's an actual NBA,
they're
world champ, pretty well known, played 17 years. He's walking around, and no one's even looking at the guy. So I had a picture of him, and I'm like I'm like, my life's so weird, that here I am like, oh my God, it's Brooke Lopez, and no one else notices. And then my friend said, you don't live a weird life, you're just weird.
No.
And I can't argue with that. Let's see. This moved pretty quick, actually.
You say quick? If you insist.
I guess I don't remember what time.
Oh, I didn't take note either.
We got in. Oh, I'm getting.
What? Oh,
one of my Australian friends is on a roller coaster trip over here right now, and he's updating me on things.
Where is he? What park?
That's what I'm looking at.
See, here's Theme Park Giant.
He was at Kings Island yesterday.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Have you noticed the lightning lane, where the lightning lane is?
Pretty far back.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Yep.
That's why you're like, oh, it's moving pretty fast. And I go, you didn't see the lightning lane.
I did not notice that. So, well, that Haunted Mansion was.
We're live on YouTube right now. Where are you guys from? Oh, welcome.
Oh, all right.
Oh, are you enjoying yourself? Yeah. Okay. This is our last part. We've been here since I watched that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you waited till last. That's the way to do it. A lot of people bring their kids here first, and then the other parks don't live up to it for the kids. So I always tell people wait on Magic Kingdom.
Happy birthday, princess!
There's just more stuff for kids here. And people like us.
Yeah, big kids.
Yes.
And Chris says, yep, that too, John, because the cast members placed the planters right in front of them up a vision meeting right after closing. Oh, they did the rolling hedges, they put them there. So park closes, hedges are out.
Hedges out.
Wow. They're like, nothing to see here, folks. Oh, check the map.
Well, when I got home, I threw a couple streams on just to see if they were doing anything special for the end, and it was basically, all right, everybody out. Like,
Exit to your left, Mac.
keep moving, you know.
Wait, you gotta do it right. Carney with a cigarette. Exit to your left, Mac.
What's that?
No, I'm just making it up.
Oh. Just assumed it was some obscure movie reference.
That one I just made up.
Well, now I'm thinking about Homer and the Carney.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just become squatters. We were beaten by the best. He didn't seem that smart. I said we were beaten by the best.
Or the monorail episode, I call the big one Bitey.
God, I love that episode. That's got to be my favorite.
I shouldn't have stopped for that haircut.
I should have stopped for that haircut.
No, you didn't do the better. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
Anybody want to trade seats?
Yeah.
So, solar eclipse. Galaxy's cosmic ballet continues. Why do I know so many Simpsons quotes?
Because we grew up with it.
And yet I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday.
Really? Seriously, huh?
No, I can't.
I'm guessing McDonald's.
I'm not as good as I used to be. I used to have like
Old Gray Mare. She ain't what she used to be. That's Theme Park Giants.
It's a very popular. The old Gray Mare dancers.
Remember that?
Yes.
The
old Gray Mare. She ain't what she used to be. Jeez.
NBC. Oh no, sorry.
Well, they were making fun of Leno doing the dancing Edos, right? Yeah. Every night he would do that.
Oh, Randy says, what was your favorite game, John? Theme Park Giant. Okay.
On 64?
Yeah. I was, if I remember correctly, Combat.
Okay.
And then there was Battle of the Bulge. If I remember
I don't know that one. Oh man, what was my favorite Commodore 64 game?
Atari already said that was Asteroids, I think. But definitely not E.T., where they literally buried the cartridges in a landfill.
Yes.
You didn't tell the story.
We didn't tell that story.
Tell the story.
So E.T. was such a colossal flop on the Atari 2600. They produced millions of cartridges. And word got out fast that it was like the worst game ever created.
And that's not
And they literally had to bury them out in like New Mexico, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it was in the desert.
And that was always like just a rumor, you know, one of those old wives' tales. And then they actually dug them up.
Unearthed millions of cassettes.
Video of it and like pictures. And the internet just exploded that day, I remember, because it was like, this actually happened.
My mind melted.
I couldn't believe it. I just always assumed, no way, I didn't.
Because I remember hearing that as a kid. Remember to go to school?
Yep.
And it'd be like all the old sayings like, I live in a free country. And the next statement was like, yeah, I heard they buried all the E.T. games.
Well, I've never heard that one. We used to do the pop, if you drink a Coke with Pop Rocks, your stomach will explode.
Exactly. Or feed the Pop Rocks to a bird.
Yeah.
Down that tunnel for me. Make some new friends. Double up side by side.
It's a good thing we're wearing deodorant.
New friends. Doesn't last long in this stuff. As you're well aware, it's standing in lines every day.
Down in New Orleans.
That's the thing I'm most fascinated with. I really enjoyed during the pandemic coming here and people weren't right on top of you.
Yeah.
And then everyone just went right back to it. Like just right on top of you.
Like a magnet. Just like when they got close, then they stuck to you.
They're just
Make sure we fill in all available space down that tunnel, folks, all the way forward.
Hello there. Thank you for making the magic.
Thank you.
And a blast of cold AC. But Randy says, again, what's your favorite
This was
game?
always the best AC right here.
So Randy, for NES, it was definitely Super Mario Brothers, followed by Zelda, Legend of Zelda, the gold cartridge.
It's a great game.
The original.
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man?
I love Mega Man.
Metroid?
You know, I always wanted to like Metroid more when I was a kid, and I didn't. I finally beat it a few years ago. Contra's great. Tecmo Super Bowl might be my number one. Actually, that's like the greatest football game ever made, and it is awesome.
Yeah. What's the worst one?
Oh God.
I'd say it's Skate or Die. Remember? It was
Skate or Die was bad.
It was nothing but Skate or Die.
Especially if you played the arcade.
Skate or Die.
If you ever played the arcade version before that. Like,
remember, it was the same thing literally every 8 seconds, Skate or Die.
And just hit some obstacle. There are a lot of bad NES games though.
So Randy says Spy Hunter here.
Ooh, I did play a lot of Spy Hunter on Commodore. That's a good call.
Randy.
That's a good call. Peter Gunn playing
with the
with the Commodore 64 like
metronome.
Yes. I always liked when the Commodore would put like a voiceover, like Ghostbusters.
Yeah. But it was like
Ghostbusters. It sounded like they were like gargling while they did it.
Please keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, and tails inside the vehicle. Remain seated at the supervisor.
I'm going to prepare for Tiana. Since we're real close to the station, I'm going to put it on that we're riding Tiana. Yeah, look at all these.
Oh my.
Got them all in here, all the Disney rides.
Do you want to show all those online?
Sure.
Okay, so that's more than mine. So take it away.
This is all the assets I've built out in OBS Studio so that I can actually put up what ride I'm on while I'm on it, just general things, but I've got Epic in here. I still need to do Universal, SeaWorld, all those, but a lot of work, as you know.
Yeah, that's like 1 month later.
Once I figured out how I wanted to do it, it's a pretty quick process. Like the other day when I was in your chat when you were at Epcot, I knocked out, I'd already had Epcot built and I knocked all the other 3 out just in a couple hours. So.
Once you have your format set up, you have your template, it's much easier. But it's still.
Yep, I had my templates, and then the nice thing, you can just copy your OBS scene. And then I just need to add a new little asset in there. I can do one of those in about 2 minutes now.
Oh, you're that fast?
Yeah.
That's a lot of effort.
It took a while to get there. Well, like I told you about the green screen issue, I had that one day when I had the green hat and it went black when I held it on the camera. So I figured out how to fix that. And then I redid everything. Frankenstein Mark 6 setup.
Wake reception.
His is much crazier than mine. Not that mine is not. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit right now. It's always this little corner. So please bear with us. Oh, it feels so good.
Back online now. But Scoot Adventure says, I'm here with both of you. Thank you, Scoot, for dual live stream. Chris says, my favorite game was Mario Kart World, John, and it was awesome. I mean, how cool would that be? To be in, of course, Epic Universe and be on the actual Nintendo World?
I've been there. I was surprised how much I liked Mario Kart, actually. It's pretty cool. It's a weird mechanic at first, because I don't know if so you shoot turtle shells out of an AR visor, but it goes by where you look.
Yeah.
But you have to shoot with a steering wheel, and you're also driving. So it gets confusing that oh, I'm not looking at where I want to shoot. I'm trying to use the steering wheel because I grew up with controllers and all that.
Is it confusing for people that are younger?
I think kids are real easy to pick it up, Where at least I'm technical and I'm a gamer. So I'm like, all right. Because like the next time I did it, it was a lot better. It's crazy we go from like 250 kilobyte to 5 in like 3 steps.
So, take it away.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see where they send us first. We'll be scrunched in there, aren't we?
I'm sorry, what?
We'll be scrunched in there together, won't we?
Yeah, but I think we'll, you know.
Well, I usually cross my
I
legs.
have my girlish figure, so I'll be
true.
fine.
That's true. It's the legs I'm worried about on this one.
Yeah, your knees are way taller than mine, if you will.
Well, I'm lucky. My torso is super long. I'm only a 32-inch inseam. It's still like, yeah, for 6'5", my inseam's not that crazy. Inseam like I ever wear pants in Florida.
Are you wearing? You're not wearing pants right now?
Shorts.
Oh, he's wearing shorts.
Do you guys have a preference for your
Someone in Pete McDevitt's chat that always says she's not wearing pants, and I can't think of who it is. It's a running joke.
All the way down, guys.
All right. Got 2?
All the way down.
All right.
Tell your uncle if you get the translator, be sure to speak Spachi. Let your Rosebud Road go. Blue, come shutting the power down. I love it, Rosebud Road. Now, let's turn it. It's going to totally turn into like episode 4 right now.
Yeah. Hello, we've got 2. Can we get the last row, please?
Yeah, of course, you can take number 4.
All right, thank you.
Of course, we have Theme Park Giant joining us today. Here at Magic Kingdom, we're about to experience the shot of the mall.
Be hopping in our log here in about 2 minutes, probably. Still 1 to load in front of us. There's John. Fun to be free. We're hanging out. Check out his channel after my stream's over.
Naturally.
You always have to throw that in, right?
You learn from the best.
That's right. Well, I've heard you say it about me several times. Check him out after my stream. I'm actually excited. I haven't been on this for a long time.
Like you were saying, once they drop the virtual, you're like game off.
I don't. I've only done Tron once since I took it off.
Okay. One day maybe we should put on.
I'm gonna do my.
Yeah, we'll do it
chest.
together.
Yeah,
we'll do it together.
I like it. Well, I was telling that guy. He had the beard. He was a younger guy. He was asking you about your setup, and then he was asking me about mine. And like he came up and said he doesn't even have his own channel, but he was just really
Dylan.
curious.
Dylan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I can't think of what I was saying about him. I was telling him my plan to ride like Busch Gardens and SeaWorld coasters and stream, and he's like, "Oh, that's an awesome idea."
He was totally into it.
Oh my!
Yeah, I'll let you pull the.
All right, so we're good.
find a band for our
Any fans down here? Come on, wherever you are!
我又来了，要来了，洋洋到了。 来了，洋洋来了，来了。
You don't have far to go. There's the big one on the top. It's gone.
That always splashes way more.
Tiana wasn't kidding, y'all. This Sonico band she found can play. Hallelujah!
There's a feeling to me. I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
Going down the bayou, going down the bayou, going down the bayou.
Tiana, you're right. The bayou's got just what we need.
I hope they all come to the party today. But let's explore a bit more.
How's this?
Everybody's got a laughing place.
Where's yours?
Right up here. Exactly. Thank you.
I love this frog.
Isn't it good?
And then I love that they're at the end. Yep, that just made it through.
Now let's get you back to your big, bold, beautiful self. You'll get there in no time. Guaranteed. Hey, hang on, y'all.
We got really wet.
We did get really wet in the back.
Wow.
I'm glad I have a hat to cover my camera.
John with Fun to Be Free and Theme Park Giant got a little wet even though we're in the back row today.
Glass has got...
Oh, the camera lens has got water on it too.
I got lucky with that at least.
I'll wipe it off after we disembark.
Hello, Pickles. Welcome. And hi, Monica. Looks like you're both new. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you enjoyed Tiana. Just to show how well we got. Wetter than I wanted. Oh, you got the good seat.
Yeah, for wetness. Your rig is completely wet on the front, I'm sure.
Is it?
Too.
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing it's waterproof.
Yeah, right. It's the one issue with it. Especially when we live in a place where a storm can appear in 12 seconds.
Exactly. Not to mention that I was in Adventureland one day. It was all wet on the ground, so I was looking at the patch where the camel spits, and I'm like, "Where is that?" And then I looked right on the gimbal head. Boom! The worst spot I could hit.
Perfect. So,
completely.
Remember, this party wouldn't be what it is without you. Bye.
no choo-choo.
There he is. So real quick, I'm on 100%
Same.
Yep. Go right there alone. AT&T clear winner.
Oh, I've just noticed switching these SIM cards. It's so much better.
Night and day difference.
Yeah.
But truly, it's the modem and the hotspot.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder if the older version just can't handle the hotspot as well.
Exactly. And it could be
because I got thinking that I never really had good audio with that other phone.
So it's all has to do with it.
And then switching over this morning, I was like, oh, perfect. One last frog. It's a great ride, isn't it, Monica? Just a fun ride. love that they rivet.
Yeah,
Frog rivets like in harmony.
Exactly. For a soliloquy. Good one.
I look forward to hearing that.
A soliloquy.
When Randy and Fast Pass right there.
We're going to turn into Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, and a soliloquy here in a moment.
Tougher things always getting out of this, right? We had basically one low bit rate that whole ride.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because the tough spots around the finale?
Yeah, that's where it was. Right around the beignets.
Yeah.
How did I do this? Oh.
That sounds like a water jump.
Yeah. I thought something fell out of my bag for a second. No loose items as we hold on to these.
Aren't you surprised?
Giant rigs.
Yeah, exactly. Look at Frank.
And then the two of us together next to each other.
Saying, two tall guys, and then I have Frank, and your rig is fairly large as well.
Right. Oh my. All right. Oh, the fuel rod did fall out.
Hold on to them hats and glasses.
That's what it was.
Bayou Adventure. We had an absolute blast. The ball. The theme park giant. John McFunby 3 is going to pop up the privacy window, or the privacy animation, and then I'm going to wipe off the camera lens. You're still going to hear the audio. So stay tuned, and we'll have a dry camera lens for old Frankie boy in a moment.
Sorry, everybody. Trying to get everything situated here. After the ride. Yes. Stand here for a second. All right. Everything looks good. Camera's charging. John's wiping his lenses down.
I'm sure you've seen my privacy screen for Magic Kingdom. I enjoy it.
It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, your graphics are better than mine, your thumbnails and everything.
Thank you.
I just don't want to invest that much time.
It's a lot of effort.
It is.
But it's worth it.
Thank you. It is. They look good. They catch your eye.
One of a kind.
Let's see. I don't see us.
Eyes are better than mine.
I don't see us.
Okay, well, too much time elapsed, probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
So there's a mirror up here. We don't have to use this mirror, but I like this mirror because, after I could see where all the wetness is, all the water. If it's really wet, I need to wipe it off from the camera lens.
I always double check. At least this is dry. I don't care about the phone. And now you're always noticing those mirrors on attractions, aren't you?
Yep. Because
I love that I taught you something.
Yeah. No,
that's so rare.
In my days, there was no mirrors.
Yeah.
So it's a new thing. But again, remember how long it's been for me working.
True.
It's decades.
Right.
So difference. So there we go.
And there we are.
It's a little skinny, but we'll do.
Got our rigs here so everyone could see how cool we look.
But yeah, listen, I'll sit there on. I don't know what time they're going back, but
let's get back to the chat then. Francis, before we pop up, Francis chat. the Cube Commander is in the building, working his standby slaying
Can you
magic
hold
on
this for a
Tiana.
sec?
Sorry. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just want to wipe
I'll come
my
back to it.
glasses off.
One moment.
Sorry.
So
I handed my rig off to
That's all
John
right.
here so I can clean
So-
my glasses off.
This is the Joby tripod. And so you could configure this to stand even on a railing, if you will. You can wrap around it. And of course it has a 1/4-20 mount. And of course the rail system here, you can see how it all sets up.
And I just like that it's a...
You like the tall,
it's a big
grip, if
thick,
you will.
Because
You're fine, no worries.
with my hands, a smaller one just doesn't work very well. It's like my golf grips have to get oversized.
Okay, so here we go. Randy says the Cube Commander is in the building, working his standby slaying magic on Tiana's Bayou adventure like he's got a lightning lane to destiny.
Hello
Bam.
again to
You get
Pickles and
subscribe.
Monica,
Bam. You
2 new
get to
people in the
subscribe,
chat.
Just like Pixie does, we're sprinkling that magic everywhere. Smash that like.
Let
ring
us
that
know
bell,
where you're
and join
watching
John every day
from.
at 2
Great to
p.m.
have you in here.
Where the standby lines fear him, and the fun never stops because when you're on a roll.
Wandering around the Magic Kingdom today with my friend John from Fun to Be Free.
We should do that again because that's good as always. Hello there.
Hello.
Thank you for making magic again. We'll start the subscribe banner over again. David. Randy says the Cube Commander is in the building, working his standby slaying magic on Tiana's Bayou adventure. Like he's got a lightning lane to destiny. Bam! You get to subscribe. Bam! You get to subscribe. Just like Pixie does.
Try and figure out what we're going to do next year.
Smash that like, ring that bell, and join John every day at 2 p.m. sharp. Standby line here.
Kind of itching for Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll have to see if John's interested in that. Plus, I want to see how the signal holds up in that building, because that's always an issue with it going underground.
Theme Park Giant, 2 grown men, 1 log. What could possibly go wrong? Let's go! Well done, Pastor. Very short and sweet, but packs a strong punch.
It's a short soliloquy.
That's right. Did you hear Theme Park Giant? You said it's a short soliloquy. You know, I don't even know how you spell soliloquy. Fortunately, that's right here. Yeah, good one. That's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I feel like I'd have a better chance on that one. Soliloquy. SOLILAQY? Soliloquy?
I don't know.
I won a spelling bee in 6th grade, so I'm a little disappointed I don't know that one just offhand.
Did you get beat up in school because you won the spelling bee?
No. It was the weirdest thing. We never had one in my first 5 years of elementary school, and then one day they called everybody to the gym and they're like, "We're having a spelling bee," and I won it. No, I was cool.
Oh boy, maybe you were the idiot Sabut. Remember that episode, the Michael Jackson episode?
Oh. Well, I do like pink shirts too, so they would look.
The 2 of us found what we were looking.
Oh my God. Forgot about the Michael Jackson episode. Lisa, it's your birthday. I'm thinking Pirates. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Sing
Monica in the chat says it's 5 minutes right now.
Perfect.
So,
hey, again, where are the people?
where are the people exactly?
They're at Epic. No, they're probably not even there today. What do you think?
Probably.
Because the demand.
Epic's been pretty. I think most of June sold out. So, although they did up capacity. Because the lines are much longer than the 4 times I went. But Monica says, let's do it. 5 minutes. I agree.
Doing a little housekeeping here. T-Mobile went offline.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I still have.
But it could be my
I'm
app
getting.
update.
I'm actually getting 33 from it.
Let me refresh the audio and video just in case. So you may see a black screen and the audio may go away.
Do it over. And Pirates is always good because the queue's indoors, it's cold.
It's loud.
It is loud. That is true. Jeez, Mr. Half Glass Full.
No, it's just because I'm always trying to yell at the top of my
That's
lungs.
true. That's true. You're trying to talk over it. Hi.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So 5 minutes, stand by. So Sundays at the Magic Kingdom, good to go day. 5 minutes on Pirates, folks. Wow. It looks like a private party.
I'm glad I chose Magic Kingdom today. This is a good.
Also, finish with like and subscribe to Sunday Favorite John. He's at Magic Kingdom. Okay. 2 grown in 1 dollar. What cost to go around? Let's go.
Hi.
Shout out to Fast and Free. There's a link in the description box below.
Hi. Streaming live on YouTube. Streaming live on YouTube. Yeah.
There's an invisible man sleeping in my bed. Who you gonna call? Geo that one we walk back to time. Geo the next time Randy Sheldon says, hey everybody, Randy says, hey Sheldon, Mary.
Look at this. There's like basically walking right up to the merge point here. Wow. You gotta love this.
And I do believe that you will subscribe to channel on Funding 3 or John with Funding 3. Welcome to the channel. I do believe you are
Should be on the ride in no time. Thank you.
The wait reception was right here for me. Boom.
Oh yeah.
You feel
I just hit it, yeah, but it went right back.
Bounce back for you?
Yeah.
What's your guys' account name?
Oh, hold on one moment.
I'm Theme Park Giant, and then he's got a QR code for him.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hang on.
Theme Park Giant's link is in the description box. In that video. Finally, you were live on YouTube. Hello. Where are you from?
Canada.
Oh, you are?
Really?
Hey, come here often?
Well, we were here last in September.
Okay.
I try to come all the time, but you know.
Do you want? Oh, that's right.
No, I can't say too much, but with the American dollar, it
Oh, I
costs
see.
twice as much.
I understand.
Gotta save up for it.
Yeah, it's all finances and economy.
That's it, exactly.
Do you have your phone on you?
No, I don't. Who are you?
Fun to be free.
Hi. Made some Canadian friends in line here. He's every day, yes. And he doesn't even like Disney. Awesome. Appreciate it.
I subscribe.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We haven't had the opportunity yet. You gotta get over there.
It's hard to see you.
Yeah.
Hi, hello.
We got 2.
Oh,
Can we do last row? Hello, we're streaming live on YouTube. Can we do last row?
Huh?
Last row.
Last row?
Then we don't
Of course
bother
you
people
can.
with
Row
our.
for 3, please.
Thank you. Thanks for making the magic.
Watch you next to her.
So I can
This kid's in front of us subscribed. He was showing me.
We're now in the Pirates of the Caribbean load area, the station. We're on the
Wasn't even 5
on the
minutes.
attraction.
The lift?
Yeah, tell us about the lift.
Well, at the end of the ride, you'll watch your boat go under a curtain.
Yeah.
And then there's a lift hill that brings it back up here.
Yep.
And I've always wanted to ride it.
Well, you ain't getting that.
No. Unless I lay on the... Maybe I can hide. They won't see.
Yeah, right.
Right?
So what theme park giant,
Here
I don't
we
want to
go.
put the camera too far out there, but you can see, of course, the archway is a low head clearance, folks. It's
Yeah, this one's a little more permanent. The other one's just Kurt. Go ahead. That one would hurt a lot more.
So you're saying a little more permanent.
Ooh, we got some wet seats. Usually it's that row on that side and this one. Alright, I'm not going to speak during the ride, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Lost my T-Mobile. Yeah, it's mine. Rough over here. Barely getting my OBS feedback. Oh yeah.
It's usually bad here. Are you back? No, I got a good reception.
Low bit rate, gray screen. 100% AT&T.
I'm on all three carriers right now. I got Wi-Fi popped right up right now.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring the Captain Jack's man, or I'll be sending you the Navy Captain Jack Sparrow and the treasure, you bullshit!
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
Hey, send them hints to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want.
Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here key neither. Quiet. Ha ha! Cool down. Sir Joy watched Captain Jack Sparrow will never find his
Oh, Bill.
And then make sure to gather all your belongings and watch your step as you abandon ship.
All right. Well, it looks like our signal was not the greatest during parts of that. Yeah. Second half of the ride was pretty good, but right now it's bad.
So I don't know because I couldn't see, but my OBS remote, as you saw, that was the longest it's been offline on Pirates. So I don't know what was going on.
Yeah,
So everybody's joining us live right now. What I'm suggesting is I don't know if we were actually online at any point in the caverns before the first drop.
For Spain, onward to the
yeah, because you were completely.
Yeah, the reception was, for whatever reason,
Yeah,
extra bad.
Pirates isn't the greatest reception, but we were both really struggling today, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. Most of the second half of the ride looked pretty good, but there were definitely some cellular coverage issues for us today. Very nice to be inside there for a few minutes. In the dark, especially. The Florida sun gets to you.
But Keith Lawrence is heart busy today, so Keith Lawrence, as it turns out, it's Sunday. That means there's an annual pass holder lockout date today. And there's also a good to go date for annual pass holders that can get into the park. What that equates to is low attendance. I can flip the camera and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So you can see this is quite a low attendance day here at the Magic Kingdom. Hello there.
Very sparse. walkways here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was admiring your Indiana Jones back there. Real quick, I used to
Oh, that's very
Indiana
cool.
Jones adventure at Disneyland. Yeah, it's so cool. But where are you guys from? Oh, so you're local.
Oh,
So
okay.
and you'll pass over. This is my QR code. I'll take you right over to the channel. I'm John with Fun to Be Free, and that's
And then I'm Theme Park Giant. Nice to meet you guys.
There's a link in the description box in my video for Theme Park Giant. I'll take you right over.
All right. Nice to meet you guys. Have fun.
Enjoying the light crowds too.
No, we were just
telling the chat how quiet it is today, so very nice.
Well, it's nice meeting y'all.
Yes,
Thank you.
enjoy. All
So you
right.
heard that, Keith Lawrenson.
I'm probably gonna wrap up.
Okay.
So I don't know what your plan is.
Haunted Mansion.
You're doing Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, if you're rapping, I'm going.
Okay.
Do it.
It wasn't running earlier. I wrote it. I got off.
Okay.
No issues, and before I was even out of the exit, they'd cleared the queue.
Okay.
And it wasn't, because when I was on the Liberty Bell, it still wasn't going. So just be warned.
Okay.
It might not be up, but so yeah, I'm gonna wrap up my day.
Okay, well, I'll walk you out.
Okay. You don't have to, but if you want to.
I mean, why not?
Sure.
So
you're always getting your steps, so.
Unless you want to be by yourself.
No, that's fine. Just gonna
But you
go,
can do your
just
own-
go on Main Street and do my outro, and
I'll leave at the hub.
yeah, all right.
I'll go back to Liberty Square. So everybody doing
Perfect.
this live right now, John with Fun to Be Free is going to walk Theme Park Giant at least to the hub, to the Walt and Mickey Partner statue in front of the beautiful and gorgeous Cinderella Castle. We will bid adieu.
I get scared being alone, so John.
Okay. Are you still scared
John's
with the
being-
lights off?
Sometimes, yes. I get really scared on Haunted Mansion, Pirates, Tower of Terror.
Oh, you don't do well on the dark rides, I see.
Just terribly scared.
So real quick, I wanted to ask, how come some days the leaky tikis are like emitting so much?
Right.
And then like today.
And then on a day like today,
So it's like, where's,
it's like one of them's vaping, and that's about it.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God. The PeopleMover earlier, the woman in front of me, anytime we'd go inside, would vape. Just blowing in my face. I was like, oh, that's cool. All right.
Yeah. So
Just thought she was sneaky.
The leaky tikis aren't very much leaking right now.
At least they're spraying.
They're vaping as
Yeah.
Now I'm going to think about that forever, and that every time I walk by, yeah, they're vaping.
So they're vaping.
So once we bid adieu to Theme Park Giant, stay tuned for the Haunted Mansion. As everybody is well aware, the Haunted Mansion is John with Fun to Be Free's most favorite attraction of all time.
Once Theme Park Giant as well.
Oh, did you hear that?
My
Theme Park Giant agrees.
So if you can't hear John, I'm gonna wrap my stream up here when we get out to the hub. He's gonna go off, probably try to ride Haunted Mansion. So if you're not familiar with John, go check out his channel when I'm done streaming.
Oh, thank you.
John, Fun to Be Free.
Hello, I'm John with
He's got a great setup,
Here's Frankie Boy, or Frankenstein.
and he was nice enough to share info with me when I was struggling setting mine up. So.
A rising tide
And
lifts all.
now we can both walk around and stream together.
Two giant guys.
Yesterday I tried, I don't know how many times to get it going, and it just did not want to get going.
It was a valiant effort, though.
Oh, I was so angry. You think you're there, and then...
You think you hate it now. Whoa, an airbag! No,
What's that one?
No, it's National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, God. I don't remember that part.
Where they just bought the family truckster,
Okay.
and it has the airbag.
Oh, I figured it was something with the truckster.
Yeah.
Just remember being so excited the first time I went to Magic Mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Whippersnapper?
Monica Toddy says Haunted Mansion is 25 minutes, so
Okay,
you're
cool.
good to go.
Hi, Monica.
She's gonna hop
Thank
over
you for
there and watch you.
Awesome. Thank you for the quick tip, Monica Toddy.
Yeah, that was my first thought when I went to Magic Mountain. This is Wally World.
Whippersnapper?
Yeah, the whippersnapper.
Mr. Roy
The screaming,
That's not
AKA.
That's not a real gun, is it, Clark?
AKA Colossus.
So again.
And now Iron Colossus,
Yeah, exactly.
which I still have not been on.
I haven't been on it either.
Oh, really?
I have not.
Oh, you'd moved
Yeah,
probably
I moved,
by
yeah.
then, right?
Well, it was open, but because it opened like 2017, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds right.
But
because that opened in an era where I was too fat to ride things, so I was definitely not going out there. But
hey, I have a weak perception now. Don't know why.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I dipped.
Oh man.
Down to like 1.8.
T-Mobile is offline.
I don't know what's going on with
Robin
T-Mobile.
just went offline.
I'm getting nothing from it. So that's multiple days this week. And the park's T-Mobile has been absolute trash. So there you go, folks. If you're looking for cell phone coverage in the Orlando area, don't go with T-Mobile. AT&T. This is from 2 mobile experts at this point. AT&T blows it away. And AT&T used to be the worst. That's why I switched when I moved down here.
Yep. Not partner. We'll come back to the chat after we.
Oh, hey, Scooter. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the feedback on that. I know I'm going to go home and watch things to see how it looked and sounded, because the last few days were not good. So I want to be happy at the end of the day. So, all right, I'm going to say my goodbyes to John. Goodbye, John. We'll be in touch. Go check him out. Fun to be free. All right, man. I'll text you.
So, if you're new to the channel, that's Theme Park Giant. Shout out to Theme Park Giant. There's a link in the description box below. Once John will put the free videos over, head over and check out Theme Park Giant. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Support your local live streamer. See you, John. All right. Hey, Bob. Welcome into the chat from Canada. We were just talking to some Canadians in the Pirates line. They just came down again for the second time this year. I am about to wrap up my stream here. I'm an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, and they're playing in the finals tonight, so I got to get home for that, since my teams are never good at anything, so I need to enjoy it. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Those of you that have chatted, liked, even if you ninja watched or whatever, appreciate it. It all helps the channel grow. Gonna be streaming a lot more, so keep your eye on the channel. I'll always be putting out where I'm gonna be going that day. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. Thad the Theme Park Giant saying, get out there and make it a giant day of fun. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Is it blow bubbles?